baby.
No.
Come on! Oh my god, that was so good! You guys saw that, right?
On endless floors and corridors, weak but not broken. And through the rust, it's hunting us. The last breath is spoken.
I got her!
You never stop me. Oh, bring it on me, with me. It's never over. And it's not over till we say so.
Ah, I knew it! I knew it!
It keeps us here and knows our fear, a kindred divider. So stand up to
Are you fucking serious? He just threw this fucking dirty bitch sword at me while I'm struggling to live! How dare you?
I'll bring it on me, with me. It's never over, and it's not over till we say so.
Them lashes, they gonna be worse.
Till we say so. You never stop me. I'll bring it on me, with me. It's never over, and it's not over till we say so.
Oh, yeah.
I got barbecue
Welcome.
pistachio.
Y'all hearing the behind the scenes. The behind the scenes is we talk about food right before we start.
Always talk about food.
You already started.
uh,
Are we streaming?
there aren't. Yeah, we're live now. There are no dens. You could get some games going, but if you're saying in reference to the information that you got from Nigel in the future,
No,
There are
it's
no-
not from that. This is more related to what he wants to do going towards Brighthelm than that. Because there'd be no way he would have that information. at
like
this
you
point.
could roll to see if you can find people that are gambling, but you wouldn't find the same social circles of people gambling in Elenosum, except during the festival.
Gotcha.
Ooh, you got real bright in your background. As well, what?
Yeah.
Like you suddenly
me?
turned
Oh.
Ghost Man.
Looking holy.
Oh, it's because I can tell you exactly why it did it. Because that's better. Because I hadn't switched Twitch to dark theme yet. Because I had.
Oh,
Twitch
so
didn't
you got
have my
blinded.
Settings saved. Yeah, exactly. I got
Gotcha.
flashbang.
Blinded by the light. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's just my star quality.
Is that what that is?
Alright. You shut the fuck up. Also, but
would you mind?
I gotta switch
I'm gonna
nameplates.
turn my camera on.
Oh,
in
okay.
a sec. Do you mind if like somebody else starts really quickly so I can go check to see if the bathroom's fucking empty? I need you to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You're fine. Go.
BRB.
So, we last left our intrepid adventurers actually in the Frigg campaign last Friday, where they were in the future. So now we're back in the past to resolve the rest of their days in Illinoisum before meeting up with the other group. Alina and Budrick were at the Death Drawl. They were purchasing some books, which they got. Rahk spoke with Unwin's brother at his shop and picked up some items to set some traps for a certain individual who seems to be hunting Ki-Rel, or at the very least spying on him. Ki-Rel picked up some lovely new weapons from Gritch at the weapon shop, and they have all decided to partake in a game of Skittles. So that's where they have all met up near the inn. I shall have to wait for Alina to come back to explain Skittles. But they have, what is it, like 2.5 days until the reemergence, and they will all be, I think, all be present on Friday for another double crossover event with Frigg as they continue the adventures in Illinoisum and some kind of thing that Nigel has asked them to do. Who knows? But it'll be Friday at 6 o'clock Eastern PM. Budrick, are you turning on your camera today just so I can change the nameplates accordingly or not?
Yes.
Okay.
A minute here.
I'll just leave them there then, because once you both turn yours on, you'll be on in the middle and she'll be on the hand.
Hey, mine's correct though.
Yeah. So Budrick, those materials, do the spells say that they're consumed?
Is not.
So unless it says it's consumed, if you have an arcane focus or a druidic focus, it covers the cost of any material components in a spell that are not consumed.
As long as it's not consumed or has a monetary value required of over 10 gold.
Yeah, so the
That's
thing
fine,
that's the gilded acorn one you would, the tufts of fur, the feather, you wouldn't need those. And then the gilded flower. So the two things you would need.
Yeah, but with the Gilded Acorn, as long as the spell doesn't say it's destroyed, you only need the one, and you can continue using that same one over and over.
Okay. That's how I understood it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just need to pick those up somewhere in town if they're available in town.
Well, isn't it nice that there's marketplaces?
Yes. Want to give you a moment to prepare that I was looking for that stuff. I don't know what you DMs do with your magic and mastery of the dungeon that we're in. Sorry.
In the rigged dice.
What do you mean rigged? Oh, you made me remember I need to roll for Alina's magic for the day.
Oh, I need roll.
Oh, by bringing up rigged dice?
Oh!
That's scary.
That is scary.
What you
She
mean?
pre-selects the number.
No, I don't!
It's rigged dice.
Special.
You mentioned rigged dice and then immediately
It
said
is-
something about Alina's
it is-
rolls.
He said it was rigged, and I said, that reminds me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's weird that would
Mhm.
remind you.
Oh no, just the dice. But I used the one that had the dragon's eye in it. The new one.
Nice.
It's a brand new
Wonderful.
die.
Oh, I got one of those
Yeah.
too. I got a new dice with a dragon's eye in it.
Are yours purple?
Mine are clear with a red eye.
Means they're blue with
Nothing
glitter.
fancy. I also got some with skulls in it.
Oh, I don't like that. Not for me.
And
Jesus Christ.
I got one with leaves and flowers and stuff in it too for being a druid.
Okay. Budrick, we'll just say that you stop by a marketplace and I'll resolve that stuff for you. So just the Gilded
Okay.
Acorn, and just because we're waiting on Aspen
Look.
to finish peeing or whatever she's doing.
I done my deal.
Did you just say look?
No, I said fuck. I'm good. I'm coughing.
Don't cross the streams, Alina.
Oh. Can you do me a favor? Can you roll a...
Who?
Let's say an investigation check. Budrick. I'm resolving his will to buy these things.
Investigation. Oh shit. I got a 1. +2, so 3.
You got a nat 1? Budrick, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. You were unable to find any shop in the city with those 2 big ticket items. The other one's no problem. But the... sorry! Just that one. You're gonna have to wait for the next city!
You almost certainly be able to find them in Bright Elm as long as you don't roll
Oh,
another
yeah.
nat one.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
or if you do roll in that one, maybe you'll find it and it'll just take like 4 days.
I will... hang on.
Would I notice him looking around like a lost dog?
Oh, no.
I'm back, by the way. Let me just fix my cam. I also think I can finesse it so you don't have to move my nameplate, because I'll mess everybody up.
Well, that's fine.
In
I only
a
have to
moment
move
of
it once.
desperation,
I just gotta change
mo-
my well, I'll move all 3 of them.
That's fine. I'm just saying I just
Well, I
need to know where
realize
you
how
sit.
it works now. Profile, edit profile. So if you edit the server profile, today I'm just gonna be ZR Alina. Because it goes alphabetically.
Okay, so I'm going to explain to you all the rules of Skittles. Skittles is like bowling. It is a 15-pin game. You each take turns throwing polished wood balls down an alley to knock over wooden pins. Obviously. You have 6 different outcomes based on DC checks. So there's different levels of checks to see what you get. Each round ends when all of the pins have been knocked over. So if you get a really high check and you knock over all the pins, boom, on to the next round. You took all the points for that round. There are 10 rounds in total, and the person with the most points at the end of those rounds wins. Okay? So, you can choose either a dex or a strength roll, and it's flat, so you just add your dex or strength modifier to it.
I ain't rolling strength.
You can use a charisma ability like persuasion, deception, performance, or intimidation to try and cause a penalty to the person currently throwing. It's up to you if you want to do that. There's a DC for that as well, to see if you are successful in shaking their resolve. And it will add a negative penalty to their check when they roll.
We want to be fancy with our throw. Can we do acrobatics?
No. It's a straight dex or strength thing. No, nice try. Nice try. Nice try with your proficiency, bro. You're not using the whole body, it's an arm.
Yeah, you could do,
What
you could do like a
idea?
flip
What?
and then
He's
spin
like,
it
I want to
whoop.
be fancy. I mean, you could do that, but it's not going to affect the roll. Okay. My papiers here. Okay. What order would you guys like to go in? Can you voluntarily go into an order, or do you want to roll for it and
Go
see
first.
who wins? Everybody okay with Rahk going first? Now remember, if he takes all the pins on the first round, that's it. You sure
Let's
you don't
roll
want to
for
roll? You want to roll initiative? Yeah, see. All right, so roll initiative for it. It'll determine the order of bowling.
18 plus 3. 21.
Okay.
Yay,
20.
and dice. Let's go.
23.
16. 16 plus 1, 17.
Alina.
I just got my camera on.
Okay.
One sec. There we go. All right. So we're doing a strength.
No, you're doing an initiative roll first to see the order of play.
Okay. $19.
Ooh, okay. We're going last. All right, so Ki-Rel, you can make your first dex or strength check. We'll see how many you get. Now, before he finishes his roll, would anybody like to attempt deception, persuasion, intimidation, or performance to affect his roll? Now, bearing in mind, you have to actually say or do what you would be trying to do in order to distract him.
Alina's gonna play a fair game.
You said I can't use acrobatics, so
I'm good.
I do have
can't,
one
Okay.
question.
do a front
Yep.
flip over the lane while he's rowing to distract him.
You want to do?
Um,
I would say that's performance. Yeah. What's the
Is
question?
there a difference between us watching the map on Roll20 in our portal versus yours on Discord?
At present, no. If you're watching it through the Roll21, it's so that you can move the tokens, right? But we're not like in a combat situation. So if you're having trouble with your PC or whatever, you just watch it through Discord and then I'll
No, I'm good.
move
I'm
it.
good. I just wanted to know which one had to be priority.
Yeah.
All good.
I'd say during combat, the Roll21. When not, the other one is fine. Rahk, you are going to flip over as Ki-Rel is making his first strike, flapping a haka haka. Please roll your performance check.
Okay. 14 plus 2, 16.
Ki-Rel, you have been successfully distracted. However that may be, maybe the flutter of the wing got in your eye, a feather dropped down on your nose, tickled you, who knows? Can you roll your dex or strength check?
It was 14.
No. Ki-Rel, you managed to only knock 2 pins.
God damn it. Fucking feathered fuck.
Right.
Motherfuck.
Rahk!
Did Ki-Rel say that?
Yes.
Rahk, it's your turn. Now, before Rahk rolls, is anybody going to attempt to mess up him?
Not
Are
Alina.
you going to revenge distract?
You know he wants to. He
Yes.
might wait. Oh,
Yes.
okay. How are you planning on distracting him?
I'm just going to give him a bird stare.
Oh, intimidation.
Oh, intimidation. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Oh, intimidation's a charisma.
Yeah, it's charisma. You should be
Yeah.
alright.
All 4 of these types are charisma checks.
Plus 20. Dirty 20.
All right. So Rahk, you have never seen another person imitate your stare as well as Ki-Rel has done. Perhaps he was motivated by the feathers flying in his own face, but as you go to roll, right out the corner of your eye, you just see bird stare from Ki-Rel, and it makes you falter. Go ahead and roll your Dex or Strength.
Dex check.
Mhm.
17 plus 3, dirty 20. I think that's a 17 to me. Yeah.
Ooh. You just managed to get 7 pins. That means there are 6 pins left in the first round.
So there's 14 in each round.
There's 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah. Alina, it is your turn.
Just strength, right?
Strength or Dex. I would assume, given your gloves, you're going strength, though. Anybody want to try and
Oh.
mess Alina?
Distract her.
Oh! How are you planning on distracting her? Boo boo?
Performance.
How? Explain what you're. No. You have to explain what you're doing, right? So how are you distracting her?
I'm gonna drop something on the ground, pick it up, bend over in front of her.
He's doing the bend and snap move on you. Oh.
So this is Dex.
So for you, Budrick, you need to do a performance check.
Alright, then it's 15 plus 2, so 17.
Okay. Your performance pays off. Alina is quite distracted by your bend and snap move. Alina, would you like to roll your strength check to see how well your distracted self is while you're ogling both the lane and your boyfriend's booty?
Is it strength again?
It's your did you do a check already for it?
Yeah, I got.
What was
10.
the 10? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
That's
no.
with your modifier?
So just because I
Ooh.
only rolled a 6 and it's plus 4.
Oh.
Just to like visualize, this is like
Yes.
bowling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, how did I do? And I'll go ahead and tell you what happened.
You got 1 pin.
Okay, imagine with all this strength, and then I just seen Budrick buns right in front of me. I just like yeeted the damn ball, and it just knocked the fuck out of 1 pin.
You know those people that throw it too hard and it soars up, down, bounces, knocks 1 pin out, and then goes into the gutter, and you're like,
I did my best.
boo boo, last up, but I mean there are 5 pins left in this round. You could get them.
Alright. I'm gonna do Dex. Oh, the fuck is that?
Anybody want to distract Budrick?
Would I have
Yeah.
known that that was a distraction ploy?
I mean,
We stole
he
it right
fucked
from
up
you.
your fucking. That's up to you. I mean, first time could have been a mistake or a common occurrence, and maybe he was just being flirty.
I'll let it go.
But,
I'll let
okay.
it go this one time.
Okay.
Because I was like, oh, okay, this is still a payoff.
You're like, that was a cute move. That was a cute move. Wrong timing, but cute move.
Mhm.
Ki-Rel, Rahk, are you interested in messing with a boo boo?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I got 16.
16. Oh, you managed to get 4 of the 5 remaining pins.
Woo.
All right, and the round resets for the next set of pins available. Back up to the top. Ki-Rel,
Mm-hmm.
anybody distracting That
I'll let him have
good
this
ol-
round.
good old tiefling boy that used to be a
Let him-
child?
I'll let him have a straight run this round. Can't.
He ruined that nuclear family for Alina and Budrick. Oh, All right, Ki-Rel, you can roll. Nobody wants to distract you.
15.
15? All right, you managed to get 4 pins. All right. So there are now 11 pins remaining in this round. Rahk, 'tis your turn. You are still in the lead.
Anybody trying? Anybody gonna try this? I see that look, Alina.
No.
She wants to
Alina
play a
likes
fair
a
game.
fair game.
She got a high strength.
I'll distract.
Okay.
distract.
What kind of distraction are you gonna do?
What are my choices again?
So don't think about the choice. Just tell me what it is, like how you want to distract it, and then I'll tell you the choice that it becomes. So how would Boo
I'm
try
not
to
gonna-
distract Rahk?
I don't know. I think I'm not going to distract. I'm not going to distract.
Oh, okay.
Change my mind. I don't have good ideas for distraction.
Okay.
I was gonna scream like across the place, but like, can I get an order of Aarackocra wings? Like a bucket of them.
I already rolled, but I picked it up and I didn't look at it, so I'm gonna roll.
That's I'll just say that's a deception check because you're not actually doing that. So you want to roll deception?
That's not me. I was just giving inspiration out here.
Oh, I thought that would be really funny.
I got a list, baby. I got a list.
Okay. All right, Rahk. Nobody's trying to distract you.
4 plus 3, 7.
Oh my.
The penguins did not do me well this round.
You only got 1 pin, but you're still in the lead. So there's that.
Oh.
Good job.
Aspen, did I show you my new dice?
Aspen. He's asking you if he showed you his new dice.
The penguin ones, yes, you did.
The
And you
penguins?
sent me
Okay.
the links.
All right, Alina, it is your turn. You are in last place right now.
Somebody distracting.
Anybody want to be distracting to Alina? Keep her in last place? Crush her dreams? No? Everybody's got their distraction out. They're just like, I'm good to play fair now.
We fucked with them. It's all good now.
That first round of I'm gonna get you.
Look, the first round sets
21.
the tone. It's okay.
Oh, you were 1 off from a strike. That's okay. You
Damn.
managed to get 7 pins. You are now tied with Rahk.
Nice. From
Oh,
last place
boo-boo.
to tied in first. There you go.
Yeah, boo boo.
You know she's going to crush those pins. All right.
Built for this shit.
There are 3 pins left available in this round.
Is anybody distracting?
Nay.
Oh, I don't think so.
11 then.
You rolled 11. You managed to get 2 of them. You are now tied for second with Ki-Rel. 2 of you have 8. 2 of you have 6. We're gonna bring it back up to the top of the board again with Ki-Rel. I bet you
Is this the final
the
round?
distractions. No, there's 10 rounds.
Okay.
Distractions, anybody?
This is gonna
No.
be fascinating.
No. Okay. 16, 18.
18? Oh, you got 7 pins. You took almost half of the things in one go.
Yeah.
You're now first. You are free also to add any kind of flair you want to your, like, how you look when you're bowling, if you want to make eye contact with anybody, anything like that. Just be like, you know, style it up however you like. Rahk, you are next. Ki-Rel looks excited.
Oh,
I
did you roll
imagine.
for me, by the way, Andy?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My reaction to the roll
might get,
scared all of your friends. I'm just saying.
Just, oh no.
Well, let's just say that might get put to use today.
Okay.
Alina's
Dirty
going on
20.
a little adventure.
Dirty 20? Alright.
Dirty 20.
Ooh. You also took 7 pins. There's 1 pin left in the round. You're now in first.
Budrick better distract Alina. Try and get her to roll
Alina.
that one.
My 1 pin.
You have a very low DC, so if you get over the amount for the one, you'll just take the last one. And the next round will start with Budrick unable to take anything from this round.
Damn.
Do it to it.
Alright, let's see.
No, I won't
14?
distract you again.
Yeah, you were able to take the last pin, so you have 9. So you're in third. And we're going to go back up to the top of the round, because Budrick, unfortunately, these bastards left you no pins. They left you no recourse to try and get anything. Sadness.
You guys took all the pins from Boo Boo. Alina
Ki-
gets a look in her eye.
Ki-Rel,
Crumbles.
in number 2, it is your chance. Again.
Okay.
Any distractions from your comrades?
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna do great, sweetie!
It's
Not the sarcastic compliment.
I'm gonna say that's persuasion, but like sarcastic persuasion.
Okay. Is that D20 plus my modifier?
For persuasion, yeah.
17.
Successfully distracted Ki-Rel. Right, Ki-Rel. The exuberance with which Alina is cheering you on holds a tinge of not quite right. You don't know if you actually believe what she's saying. But you want to believe. But it makes you nervous. So now you can go ahead and roll.
I rolled okay.
What'd you roll?
Got a 1.
Oh no!
no.
That is an absolute gutter ball. I'm so sorry. You take no pins.
You hit the gnome in the other lane.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would say you said it was not 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're that person who throws the ball and it skips over like 2 lanes into other people's lanes, and they're just looking back at you like, what the fuck?
Can
you're
we
just
order
like-
refreshments up in
I
this
need
place?
extra points.
Yeah. What kind of refreshments would you like?
I want some like what is you know what? We're gonna look. Let's see. I wanna order what's the standard like drink at a bowling, like a beer for everybody? I'll get a little round for everybody.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see, what is this? here?
And
Here we go. I have you see a menu that says pick your poison at random. Roll a d12.
ooh. Two.
You receive a drink called the Cleric's Blessing. It is a dry, wet wine with elderberry vodka and honey to taste. It refreshes the spirit while easing the mind.
Yeah, this was to take the edge off from what I just told Ki-Rel.
Rahk, it is your turn. So, Alina, I will say because you're getting refreshments, you cannot distract Rahk.
Okay.
You are busy at the bar.
Can I also get some nachos for the group?
You sure? You
Equivalent of nachos for the whatever's in
Yes.
D&D version of nacho.
Yeah, I'll just say
Tavern
nachos
snack,
is
if you would've-
nachos are canon.
Nachos.
Rahk.
Oh.
Hey, would Budrick or Ki-Rel like to distract Rahk, who is currently in first place?
Yeah, I'll distract him.
How are you distracting him?
I'm gonna use Alina's suggestion or inspiration, and I'm gonna call out for some Rackalo wings.
You mean some Aarackocra rings? Okay. You can roll
Rackalo
you
with
can
me.
you can roll deception for that.
Okay, deception. That's a plus
Mhm.
2 for me. Ooh, 19.
Oh, beautiful. Rahk, you are successfully distracted by Budrick's attempt to throw you off your game. And I say he calls this out just as you release the ball, but before it's left your fingertips to the point where, it just
Mhm.
cucks your throw a
Just
little
enough.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, the dice cucked my throw enough for the both of us, so it's 7.
Oh, you only got 1 pin.
Mhm.
Oh. Still in
Slow
the
them
lead,
down.
though. Yeah, you slow him
Did
down.
you get a
Good job.
little tray too for your dice, Cole? Okay. I'm so fucking excited. I just found out too before I even set up when we move. This camera apparently has like a little let me see thing. So if I like flip it down, it actually like shows it like my perspective. It's really cool.
Oh,
It's pretty
okay.
cool.
Alina, you have successfully come back in the bar with drink and nachos in hand.
I got the nachos.
Nachos!
We'll just put them on the table. It's my turn.
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Enjoy the nachos, boys. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Le Ball. Is anybody going to distract me?
No, these men are too busy
No.
chowing down on nachos. Better hurry before they eat them
Rahk's-
all.
It's like a counter-distraction.
Rahk has chugged the drink you gave him, pulled out his alchemy jug, it said beer, and is now chugging from his alchemy jug.
Bring it, BYOB. We're here
All right,
for it.
Alina, roll to see how many pins you're able to get.
I got 19.
You got 7 pins.
Nice.
There are 7 remaining in the round. You are now tied for first with Rahk. Boo boo! Your girlfriend has
Alright.
managed to catch up to first place. Rahk. It is strength versus dex with these 2 characters here.
It's not a distraction. She's wishing you luck.
It's still a distraction.
Is anybody
Stand up,
trying
and
to?
came
I
off
did it
my
before he
greasy
threw the ball.
hands
Okay.
On a napkin. And, yeah, oh, I don't do so good. My hands are still too greasy. That one.
Oh. Oh no. That ball
No.
slips right off your fingers. Tuk, 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 tuk. Follows the same pathway as Ki-Rel's did. And the people 2 lanes over just go, come on, man! I'm just trying
Yeah,
to play a game here! Keep your
'cause
ball
that
in
one
your
also-
own lane!
And that gnome in the first lane next to us is unconscious at this fucking point. But his ass beat.
Mhm.
Alright. Into the 5th round. Ki-Rel, it is your turn again. Hi, John.
Distractions?
Yeah.
None? Okay. Not 20.
Do you have any modifiers?
+2 dexterity. 22.
Nice.
Ki-Rel has gotten a strike! He takes all 15 pins.
Nice.
He's now very much in the lead, and you go into round 6. Ki-Rel, you're up again.
Oh.
Anybody want to change their mind on distractions?
Yes.
Oh, god damn it.
I want to cast Prestidigitation.
Okay.
We're using spells now, are we? Alright.
And I want to play a Fae version of Wet Ass Potions. And Dak is on the remix.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yeah.
Wet-ass potions.
Could you roll a performance check at
What?
advantage?
Ooh, okay.
I know I was the inspiration for this one too. You're welcome.
14 plus. What was it?
At advantage. Performance at advantage.
Performance. Okay. Performance plus 3, 17.
Okay. Did you want to roll it again, see if you get a nat?
Oh, no. I rolled 14 and 12.
Oh,
So I
okay,
took the
okay.
14.
Okay.
And then
So,
yeah.
you are successfully able to distract Ki-Rel. I will say that as he is... Ki-Rel, would you like to say how this song distracts you? When it distracts you? How it distracts you?
I have never seen this little person before. This Dax. I'm just seeing. I'm assuming it's like a twerking gnome.
Well, it's a prestidigitation, so you're only hearing the sound. But she's just saying that
okay.
as part of the sound, his voice is in the remix. So you wouldn't recognize the voice. That's just for the rest of the party to understand.
Right.
Can you give us a DAC impression, DM?
Nope.
A DAC? No?
Nope.
You want to
Absolutely
bust
not.
butt-ass potions. Mm-hmm.
It would be worth the trip back to Pelverin, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just for him to meet Dag.
Once you go DAC, you never go back, honey. You get fucking petrified and you need to call the goddamn town cleric.
It's paralyzed.
Yeah.
So, Ki-Rel, you are aiming after a very successful strike. You get a second go. And all of a sudden, you hear a remix of wet-ass potions featuring the very high notes of a very excitable gnome.
I've never heard wet ass potions before, thankfully.
You did
Anyway.
now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 6 plus a 2, that's an 8.
If you listen to that song I linked in the Spotify earlier, you've listened to Wet Ass Potion.
You only managed to get one pin. Alina's prestidigitation magic has successfully distracted you. But you're still in the lead.
I don't know why, like, my creativity is on, like, a 20 right now for these fucking distractions.
Alright. Rahk, it is your turn. Still tied for second with Alina.
Okay.
Distractions? Anybody? No?
Come on, Rahk.
I think they saving it for Ki-Rel right now because he's first.
Yeah, I'm just mixing it up. I'm chaotic.
5.
Rahk also only takes one more pin. Alright, Alina.
Good rolls in the early rounds. Now the dice.
I
is
know,
saving
right?
you.
And they're
You
just
pingos.
like, I'm a penguin, not a bowling ball. How dare you roll me for this? Alina, it's your turn.
You guys should put some of those peppers up on the nachos, baby. That it changes everything. My turn.
I'm casting Awakened Mind.
What does Awakened
I
Mind
We're
do?
casting spells.
I have the ability to communicate with someone telepathically within 3 miles for 5 minutes.
Okay.
And for the entire 5 minutes, all she's got to hear is...
I can see your tongue making the sound, but it's at such
The
a high
voice
pitch, it's
cancellation.
not coming in.
Oh, that's further
Yeah,
away.
that's what it was. That's... Okay.
Oh. Fucking dead. Okay. Sorry. Alina,
It's midnight here and I'm making these noises.
roll your check. And
Is it-
Ki-Rel, do you want to roll your
Is it strength
yes.
or is it a saving?
No, it's strength.
Oh.
There's
Okay.
no well, is Awakened Mind, does that have a saving throw on it?
Oh no, it's just...
No, it's just
I
it's just
can do
an
it.
ability, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Dirty
this is-
20.
Because it's not hostile. Like,
Wow. Ki-Rel, do
Depending
you
how
want to
you use it.
roll? I'm gonna say you could choose either intimidation or deception.
He's like, which one's higher?
Yep. Oh, Deception's a +6. Oh,
You know,
yes.
the
Little
terrible thing is
deceptive
she's
bastard.
gonna be like, "Who did that?" And he's gonna say, "Not me." And you can't tell if he's lying.
I got a 2.
Oh, damn.
With a total
Alina.
of 8.
Alina is unfazed. She is still bopping to her own wop.
God.
It just becomes an extra sound upon her prestidigitation.
I got some swirls and some
It's
stops
it's
and
now
that
getting
ass
like a
potion.
extra remix going, like wet ass
Mhm.
potions. That's it. Alina,
Mhm.
you got a dirty 20.
Dirty
So you get 7 pins. You're in second place. A boo boo. 'Tis your turn. You have 6 pins remaining in this round that you could get.
Alright. Ooh, and this is with Dex, right?
It's either a dex check or a strength check. Not the saving
I'll go
throws.
with
It's
that.
just the... So you roll the d20 and you either add your dex modifier or your strength modifier. And that's it.
Yeah, so 19 then.
Okay. You take the remaining 6 pins.
Nice.
You roll up with that spare. Good job. Good job. Alright, we're going to the 6th round. 1, 2, 3... The 7th round. Ki-Rel, you're up.
Yeah. Can I still hear this thing in my head?
How long does prestidigitation last for?
An hour.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh, good God.
I will also say
But
it's
I
something.
will, I'll dissipate it. It's
Okay.
gonna be just a little
All right.
one moment type of thing. Or I'll listen to it. You know, I'll put it by me.
Okay.
It's gonna be my bop now.
Anybody else
Anybody else?
distracting Ki-Rel? No? Okay.
Yeah.
No, but I've drafted a new die because the Pengus have
Failed you?
forsaken me. Yes.
Yeah.
17.
Alright, you managed to take 4 pins this round.
I've drafted the metal die.
Still in first place. Rahk. Your turn.
Yes.
Anybody distracting Rahk?
Nah.
You guys pick very odd times not to distract each other.
15 plus 3, 18.
19, alright, so.
I'm just here for the chaos.
You have 7 pins that you have collected. This one. There are 4 pins remaining. And you are now in second place. Alina, your turn.
Okay. Somebody distracting.
I don't know, you in third place. Nobody worried about you right now. They worried about goddamn Ki-Rel. Alright, go ahead.
Oh, I just rolled it twice. It was the 14 one.
You managed to get the last 4 remaining pins.
Boo boo, no.
No.
You just get cucked if you go last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the truth.
Okay. 8th round. Go ahead, Ki-Rel.
I love that, eh? Nobody? Cool. 7.
Ki-Rel, out of the corner of your eye, as you roll, as you pull back and roll, you see what you think is a hooded figure. And at the last second, you turn, and it's just the gnome at the end of the laneway staring at you as he's putting on his jacket.
I was literally just about to say to you, it's the third time I've seen these people, and I'm going to throw a dagger. But the fact that you told me it's the gnome, I don't have to.
Are you starting a rumble in the
And
fucking
you-
Skittles alley?
And you only
If
got
I see
one.
another shadowed hook,
And you
Every
only
person-
got
a
one
knife is
pin.
getting thrown at them.
All right, you're still in the lead though by a good 10 points, so nothing to worry about. Oh, sorry, not 10 points. 7 points. Rahk, it's your turn.
Okay, did the dagger thing not happen?
No.
No,
Okay.
because she had
I
elaborated.
my hair up and I was
No.
like, motherfucker. Okay. I was ready.
No distractions on Rahk.
Y'all have had your chance.
Alright.
18 plus 3. 21.
Ooh, close.
21?
But you still only take 7.
Yeah, no strike for me. I would have to roll a 19 or a 20 to get that. My modifier.
The strikes are hard, man. Strikes are hard.
Mm-hmm.
Alina, it's your turn.
Is our floor wooden?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh god.
If nobody pipes up, just roll.
I'm not distracting.
18.
You take the remaining 7 bits of Budrick.
Boo boo, no!
Sorry, Budrick.
Alright.
And
Here for more support, guys.
you are now tied for first with Ki-Rel.
At least you know it was just a result of the dice that you got last, though. I don't know if that helps or not, but...
It's not just that, though.
Sure.
It's the people that go ahead of him, too, right? They're rolling well, so then by the time it gets down to him, not as much. I mean, the same thing happens when you're doing bowling, right? If somebody knocks all the pins out in their first couple things, then you take your turn, and there's only 3 left. That's
not
it.
What are you talking about? That's not how bowling works in America.
Yes, it is. It's Skittles. It's not bowling, it's Skittles. You gotta be quick. Okay. I know you have different sets, and the thing comes down and it resets, and then you go, and it's fine. You get 2 things for it. I got it. Ki-Rel, this is the last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, sorry, this is 9th round. So there's two rounds left.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Fireball. I'm just kidding, imagine.
You goddamn bitch.
Imagine if I dropped fucking Fireball on this man. I do want to distract him, though.
Okay. How?
I kind of want to, like, glide past, like, right behind him. And I want to whisper,
I heard the you, and then it cut out.
"You're an orphan," but whisper.
I will allow you to do intimidation or performance for that. Oh no! Oh my god, the shade.
It's the same thing. So I'll just do intimidation to put a little, little sting on it.
Oh,
Okay.
razzle dazzle.
It's stinging, alright. It's stinging.
You
I'll
wanna
take that
do
damn
you wanna roll? What's the roll for it?
10.
Yeah, it doesn't. It surprised you what Alina said, but it did not disrupt your flow.
I was about ready to roll for emotional damage.
You still can. Do you
No.
feel like Ki-Rel would roll, like, have a distraction himself in that? Do you think that he would be emotionally rattled? Okay, then you can roll. You can roll your throw at disadvantage.
Oh no! Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
got
too
a
late. You already
19.
said it. You already
I got-
said it.
I got a 19. What's this one then? What's that? 17. So I got a 19 at disadvantage.
Not bad. Alina did feel bad for a minute, but then he still did good anyway, so she don't feel bad.
Okay,
was
so
gonna,
you are back in the lead. You got 7 pins with that roll. You didn't take the strike again, but you got the 7 pins. You are in the lead. Rahk, 'tis your turn, sir. You are in 3rd place. Nat 1? Please tell me it's Nat 1. Hold, please.
Damn.
Do you have something for
Damn
this?
it! No. I'm just gonna see if, you know how I said the Nat 1s, they fly off? The gnome guy was leaving. I rolled to see if it was gonna hit him in the head on the way out the goddamn door. It missed.
Oh, damn.
It missed.
Can it, like, hit, like, to where he would have seen?
I'm gonna say it lands at the front door of the establishment just as the door closes as the gnome is left. And you just see from the glass windows a little
There's no.
and then
so good.
Rahk takes nothing. Alina, 'tis your turn. You're still in 2nd place.
Let's see what's
You'll
gonna
never
ready
have
to
a
do.
family.
I'm sorry, what did you just say? That was
You will never have a family.
Ki-Rel, can you roll intimidation? Terrible.
17.
Damn.
Emotional damage, Alina! Emotional damage!
I'm sitting over here like, damn, I probably should have poisoned his ass.
Alright, so, Alina, not only do you hear, not only do you hear in your head still, it is coupled with a very toxic whisper of, "You're never gonna have a family," which, for a friendly game of Skittles, seems pretty disturbing, and it throws you for a loop as you throw your ball. You are muted, Rahk.
9.
Ooh, you are only able to get 1 pin. Budrick, there are 7 pins left.
What? What?
Boo.
What's going on? What's happening here? Right. That would be a 12.
Beautiful. Okay, so you managed to get 2 pins.
Yes.
I will tell you, my hope in this was that whoever was just losing by this point was just trying to distract every fucking person every single time because they're just like, fuck it. I'm not gonna win chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And Budrick is just such a respectable tiefling that he's just like, no, I may lose.
Yeah.
But I lose knowing that I'm a winner at heart because I didn't cheat. That's a ring.
Neutral.
Yeah, that's a good job. Okay. Ki-Rel, it is the last round. Currently, you are in the lead with 41 points. Alina is behind you by 6 points.
Distractions?
Yeah, I'm distracted.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 people! All
Snap
3
my
of them.
women with that family.
They're just like... Alright, Rahk, how are you
My woman with
distracting
that family.
Ki-Rel?
I didn't say I'm distracting him.
Did you do?
I heard you saying, oh yeah.
Yeah, I said, who's
No.
distracting Ki-Rel? And you went, oh yeah.
Oh, no, I was talking about something else. That wasn't me saying I was going to distract him.
Oh, okay. Boo Boo, how are you distracting Ki-Rel? Are you just doing
I
straight up
am-
intimidation? How dare you say that to my woman?
No, I'm gonna say, look, an owl.
You fucking use your companion or whatever your familiar.
You can do deception or performance for that one.
No, this is a reference to our otherworldly adventure.
Oh, is this
You
one
just got
fucking he
remarkably
Eldritch
loud.
blasted?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want him to kill my familiar. Holy, this is precious to me. It is deception.
There we go.
Fuck. I got a. That would be. Having a hard time reading these skull dice. That's 7.
Oh, Ki-Rel does not believe you. He
I would
he
have been
almost
fun. I'm
glances, but it is the end game. He is like, I can look at an owl later. I'm going to win. Alina, are you distracting Ki-Rel as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast message,
Okay.
and I'm going to send him a message.
Okay.
I want to message him. What did a hag have to put in a cauldron to brew your ugly ass up?
Jesus Christ.
Can you can you roll performance for me or intimidation? Your choice.
We'll do performance this time.
This man used to be your
10.
son.
Ki-Rel's mind is a steel trap, but also because unless he chooses to allow you to communicate with him, you cannot. So sorry. You expended your spell slot and nothing happened. Ki-Rel!
Message, thankfully, is only a
Yep.
cantrip of mine.
Rolling. 17, 19.
Ki-Rel, you take 7 of the pins. There are 8 pins remaining.
The winner.
Baby, when I tell you I was so tempted to fucking charm this bastard and this fucking Skittles, I was about to take it to the max.
Rahk, it's your turn?
I might have got locked up for it, but...
Plus 3, 22.
22. Rahk takes the remaining 8 pins, and that is the end of your game of Skittles. Final score. Ki-Rel, 48. Rahk, 39. Alina, 35. And Budrick, 14.
Oh yeah. Stuck it.
Do y'all want to beat his ass before we get back to the inn, or...
I'm just gonna be like,
We take Ki-Rel to a back alley.
Motherfucking Tiefling Benjamin Button, bitch.
Alright, so that was your first experience with Skittles. It will be available as a competition during the festival.
hey,
Today is
and
just...
that wasn't a competition, and look at what it was happening.
You guys got some serious I want to be a winner energy, that's all.
They emotionally damage each other.
Burn.
Listen, you ever play Monopoly with somebody? That shit can get real, right? Like,
Monopoly will break up families.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, I used to beef with my family over Monopoly, life, and Risk. People threw hands for Risk in my household.
Okay. Well, it's probably about 6 o'clock. Spent a couple hours in there. You ate some nachos, drank some drinks. Are you looking to go get some dinner or back to the inn? Or what would you like to do? It's about 6 o'clock.
Would the armory still be open?
Yes.
Because I need to get a little +1 on my leather.
Oh, so you want to go see,
The Mighty Mouse person.
yeah, you want to go see the Gerbine.
Well, what time is it right now?
6 o'clock.
6.
I'm just gonna tell everybody that I'm gonna go get us a table at a little restaurant, bistro, cafe, whatever they got going on up in here. I
There's
think
like
there was a cafe.
there's
or something,
a-
isn't it?
Yeah, there's on the sunnier side is a cafe.
The sunnier side.
Hey, Andy.
Yeah?
I see the chalice in my equipment, but I don't see the cord. the companion cord.
I know. Weird. I added it. Let's try it again.
Yeah.
It's a white item. Just double check here.
See, yeah, nothing. It's all alphabetical.
Weird.
So nothing
Okay.
just-
Yeah. Well, I'm just checking because, well, you've got equipment, backpack, whatever, and sometimes it. That's weird. Okay. It should be in your backpack now.
Okay. I see.
Cool. Yeah, so there are a couple of different places. There's the there's the on the center side. You've also got the Gilded Platter, which is a much fancier restaurant. Depends, or you could go back to the inn. You could also go to the Roaring Boar for dinner if you like. They serve promptly at 8 though.
Let's do the
Fancy
platter
dinner?
one. I think so. Treat yourself, you know?
Fancy dinner, okay.
I'll
Alright,
go get
so-
the table. You guys do your running around.
Boo Boo, are you going with Alina or are you going with the guys?
I'm gonna go with Alina, and being a knowledgeable fellow, I'm gonna realize that I don't really know how to shop for things, and I'm gonna see if my friend Alina knows how to find a gilded acorn or a gilded flower, because I know just by looking at her and hanging out with her that she knows how to shop better than I do.
Okay. Would you like to ask her if she can
You should
find these things?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I'm looking for a gilded acorn or a gilded flower. Do you know where in town I'd be able to find one of those?
Does the town have a gilded tree?
Would you like to roll an investigation to see?
I don't know.
Not you, her. You already tried your investigation. He was unable to find it on his own.
Mhm.
Nat 1.
What?
We will see.
I say you rolled a nat 1.
Better than mine.
13.
Okay. I will say that Alina, you know that he could purchase a gilded flower from a jewelry store that you saw in the fancier section near where you got your hair potion. You've never seen a gilded acorn before.
So do with that information what you will. Would you like to stop there before we go to the dinner?
Yeah, sure.
So also you guys will head south. You can pick up that item. You'll have to take that amount of money out of your inventory. For what it's worth. I guess
300?
So the gilded flower, yeah, 300 gold.
Thank you, my dear. You come in handy.
I do what I can. For the
I'm gonna add that into your thing.
Okay.
And I've put it in your backpack.
Yes.
So what is that for?
A spell.
It
Spell
allows
component.
me to summon a fake creature.
That's awesome.
Is it? It's not consumed, right? No, it's not. Okay,
That's
yeah.
insane.
Yeah, so you only have to have that. I will warn you, if a thief takes it, they'll have to buy another one.
Yeah, I know.
You know what's great? that you have to use against thievery?
What's that?
You have a portable hole?
Portable hole. Yeah. Does that make it more difficult for them?
Let me double check. I don't want to say yes, and I'm incorrect and think it's like the fucking bag of holding, but
Technically, you'd have to fold it out and get into it, and then even get into it. So I would think it would be harder.
yeah, it looks
Then
like it's
they
just
just
for
steal-
passages. Yeah.
Can they just steal the portable hole?
You could steal the portable hole.
Maybe. Yeah. So right now, I mean, your party should really invest in a bag of holding at some point. It's really a useful.
How much is a bag of holding? I don't think I've ever. I think it was like there was
Like
one on
300
sale
gold,
and 200.
300,
500?
Mages, one of them could invest in a locking spell.
That too.
What the fuck is that?
A locking spell. You can
Spell that lock
cast
things?
Arcane Lock, and basically it means that any Arcane Lock you need, like a Dispel Magic, you need the Knock spell, a couple of different things. If you're just using Thieves' Tools, you can't get it. It's unpickable. You have to either destroy the magic on the lock first, subdue it with another spell like it made for that intent, like the Knock spell, which will disable the magic aspect of an Arcane Lock for 10 minutes, enabling you to pick it. But
Okay, when you say pick the lock,
Thieves'
what
Tools,
are you locking per se?
anything, door.
You could
You could
like a bag.
like you could have fucking bike lock on your bag to keep it closed.
Where do you get one of
Shit, I
those?
need to get that.
Especially they're gonna be hanging out with Nigel.
Oh.
Nigel, sorry.
That little motherfucking portable hole. He just be robbing everything.
Yeah, you better not let Nigel have that portable hole, let me tell you. You can make extra dimensional spaces anywhere. A breathing creature can survive in the hole for 10 minutes before they suffocate.
You're saying is
Same as a bag of holding.
need gel
Yeah.
on the bag.
So is it more difficult in the portable hole? Or can you steal it?
Is what more difficult? Well,
People
I
to
wouldn't
steal it.
necessarily put it in there only because it would take a lot to get it out. So, like, if you needed it for a spell, you wouldn't have it until you unfolded the
Yeah.
hole to open it up. But, if you put it up against a
put other
solid
stuff in there.
surface, right? So, you know how you're getting a bastion? You could literally have a hidden compartment area in your bastion where you store stuff, and it's behind walls with no doors, and you just use your portable hole to get through to it.
Is there a... I don't remember where the list is and which chat. Is there a bag of holding for sale up in this bitch?
There was in Pelverin, not here.
I know. I remember
They're
there
low
was
on
a-
supplies, girl. They're low on supplies.
I was gonna say, and they had it in Palverin, and then the assholes that were with us robbed it. And then we didn't even get it.
I know. Somebody made off with their stuff.
I know. I blew a bolt.
Probably along the road here. We'll find it any day now.
Alright. Rahk and Ki-Rel, you are going up to the Humble Thimble, which is this blue building right here. Gonna move your icons. Up here.
Where is the shopping list again? I'm gonna take a look at it again.
I believe it's in the Sunday chat.
Okay.
Where is it? Over
The
here?
blue buildings.
These ones?
Here.
Close.
Yeah.
That's close. That's right there. Bam.
So, I don't think you guys have been here before, right?
No, we have not.
No.
Okay, wonderful. So, you approach an area of the city that you haven't been to yet. It is very strangely, the population in and around these blue buildings are predominantly animal. You see some Mapox, you see some owl people, you see tabaxi, you see gerbeens. They're all moving quite quickly. It is a hustle and bustle. For people of your height, everyone is significantly shorter for the majority. You approach the door of the Humble Thimble, and you can see that there are actually two doors. There's one regular person-sized door with a regular handle, and there's a much smaller door, which I believe both of you, given your height, would have to crawl on hands and knees to get through.
We'd probably just use the normal door.
Okay. You open the normal door. Who's walking in first? Okay.
Yeah,
You wanna
I'm
roll?
just following Ki-Rel.
You wanna roll perception for me, Ki-Rel?
Yep. What perception? 16.
So you notice as you open the door that above are two different bells, and one specifically chimes when you open the large door, and your eyes follow along the path of the pulley cords, and you see that the door that is the smaller door also has its own unique bell to distinguish between a larger individual and a smaller individual entering the shop. You see several mannequins of clothing. One looks to have a jester's outfit on it. Varying sizes and styles of all sorts. The walls are lined with bolts and bolts of cloth. Towards the back of the store is a large door behind some conveniently placed screens. You can hear, you can see, just the very top of it over the screens, right? And as you guys enter and the bell goes off, you hear and watch as the door opens. And when it opens, there's a great din of noise. And then it immediately shuts. And it goes back to a peaceful, serene interior of the shop. And out from behind those screens comes... Where is he? Oh, I didn't put him over there. Where he at? Let me find him now. There he is. This gentleman right here. I think he might be a bit big. Gonna put him there. Alright, so...
A rather fine-looking gentleman.
And... Oh, I have to move my screen. I didn't realize that it was... off. One sec.
Is there anything in chat saying wood?
Huh? No. There is not. No. No.
Any weirdos in there?
No. No. Put that back down there. There we go. I had it up from when we were doing the group one on Friday. This gentleman comes out and he's oh, lovely customers. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Humble Thimble. How may I help you?
Good afternoon. I'm looking for extra armor to be put onto my leather.
Oh, yes. Do you mind? Do you mind, sir? And he makes a motion like he wants to just, and he just quickly flits his hands all over, checking the status of your armor. Just, oh, you've had quite the time with this armor, I see. It's held up quite well, though, quite well. A couple of scrapes here and there, but I can certainly mend those for you, no problem, yes, yes. I just you want to sort of give it a little bit more oomph, yes, sir, yes?
Yes, please.
Oh, wonderful. My name is Glibwood. What's your name, sir?
Ki-Rel.
Ki-Rel. Oh, did you have a preference in terms of any sort of embellishments that you might want? Color for stitching? We have some lovely reds.
red is my favourite, yes.
Oh, wonderful. Any sort of patterns? I did a very nice leaf motif for a druid the other week.
A leaf motif.
Ooh, this is quite an interesting piece, he says as he comes around towards the back of you and sees your cloak. Ooh, it moves! And he's just kind of sort of passes his hands and goes, oh, it's impermeable! Oh, fascinating. Oh, I've never quite seen something like that. Where did you get it?
You know, I don't actually know where I got it. It came to me.
Oh, like a calling.
Yeah. It's strange, but, you know, I like it. You seem to know more about this than I do.
Suits you very well, sir. Well, I mean, it's a fantastic piece of... And he says, material? Like, he's not quite sure that's what this is. But he's gonna go with it. It's beautiful. So I would have to take possession of your armor in order to add the assortments to it. But I could have it finished for you tomorrow afternoon if you'd like to come back for it then. It will cost some 650 gold.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. I do require payments of that size to be made up front, sir, if that's all right.
That is fine. I can do that right now.
Right. If you'd just like to step behind the curtain here, sir, I'll have you take off your armor. Then I'll just have to take some quick measurements from you, and then I'll let you be on your way. Or you can feel free to shop around for anything else that you might like at the Humble Temple. We offer quite a variety of very nice things.
Okay, well, I'll go around into the changing room, take off my armor, and I'll pay up 650.
Okay. What are you wearing in place of your armor, Ki-Rel?
I've got common clothes.
Okay. Just making sure you're not trying to come back out naked as a jaybird.
Hold on, let me check. Yes, common clothes. Yes.
Just making my note about Alina finding the acorn or flower.
Is there anything you could do, like magical tendencies to it, such as like extra immunity to fire, something like that?
Oh, I mean, I might be able to. I haven't done any in quite some time. I could certainly try. And he looks at you for a second. He goes, "You're I don't mean to be rude, sir, but I have met several individuals in recent months with horns, and I don't want to make guesses that, might be seen as untrue. Goodness forbid. I've been misspecied myself before, but are you perhaps a sort of the tiefling variety?
Yeah, I was saying specifically, not specifically fire, but would you be able to do things like that?
Oh, well...
I know that my race has a certain fire immunity to it.
Oh, well, I would have to sort of check with perhaps Silas or Dorian might have some, or Caleb or Sarah, but I would have to sort of check with some of my other contacts in the city. I'm just a little low on supplies, but I could certainly let you know tomorrow when you pick up your outfit, or if you've got some sort of are you staying in the city?
Staying in the city, yes. We're at the inn on the west side of the city.
West side. The Rusty Lantern?
Yes.
Oh, it's wonderful. Wonderful place there. Vivian is so gentle and kind. I do appreciate the tea she brews. Yes, of course. Oh, sorry, distracted. I could speak with some of the other shop owners, see if they have the materials that I require, and I would be able to send you a missive, perhaps tomorrow morning, to let you know if it is something I can acquire or fasten for you within the outfit of your desire. I would not be able to tell you the cost until I find out what they might charge me for the materials. But after that, you could decide if you wish to get that. But I can have the armor done for you for tomorrow for sure.
That'll be fine.
Okay, sir. If you want to just hold your arms up, please. Okay, and he's going to grab a small ladder and bring it up and go, and then climb up it, and then he's going to go like this, and he's going to pull out from his pocket a measuring tape that just sort of unfurls itself, and he goes, whoosh, and he goes, oh, lovely arm, Spencer. Oh, lovely. Oh, trim waist, I see. Keeping fit. So good, so good. Yes, oh, it's quite the stature you have, sir. It's quite nice. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So the inseam. Oh, yes. And he just sort of flits about you very quickly, and you're not quite sure what he's measuring because he's doing it so quickly, but it doesn't take him long, maybe a minute, but he's very quick, very seamless. You barely feel it at all, and then he is climbing back down the ladder, snapping it shut, flicking his measuring tape, and it automatically rolls back up, and he tucks it back into his pocket, and he puts the ladder to the side. He goes, well, Mr. Ki-Rel, I will have your leather modified for you tomorrow, and I will send you that missive at the Rusty Lantern tomorrow morning so that you may know if I might perhaps be able to apply any sort of resistant material to your armor.
Okay. Thank you very much.
What about your fine feathered friend?
Need new clothes.
I did not understand what you said.
Need new clothes.
Oh, okay. New clothes, sir. What sort of clothes were you looking to get? I do have some very nice materials still left, and we're a bit low on certain things, but I could craft something for you from scratch, or if there's something that you were looking for in particular. We do have wool, we have linen, silk, hemp if it's necessary. We also have glamour weave, which is a common and uncommon variety. The common variety of glamour weave is only 5 gold per bolt for a man of your size. Depending on the outfit, 2 to 3 bolts would suffice for an outfit made with common glamour weave. If you wished uncommon, it is 200 gold per bolt, but you cannot compare it with anything else. There cannot be compared. Regular glamour weave, both glamour weaves are imbued with a sort of illusory magic. With the regular glamour weave, you can sort of move patterns within the cloth as you desire, just with a thought. And with the uncommon glamour weave, the patterns rise from the cloth in any sort of fashion you might wish. You could have sort of, if you felt the need to have thunderstorms come off of your outfit for sort of extra oomph, impress the ladies. It could be done, sir.
Just need new fighting clothes.
Oh, okay.
Must be comfortable and functional.
Comfortable, functional. Probably not hemp. Hemp's a bit scratchy. Wool might be a little too warm. Linen is 1 gold per bolt to craft a new outfit made of that. Or were you looking for anything in particular?
Linen works for fighting clothes. Also need fancy clothes.
Fancy clothes. Silk would be best for that. Do you have a preference in color, sir?
Black and gold.
Black and gold. Any sort of motif you're looking for, or stitch work, anything of that kind?
I let you choose.
Oh, well, yes, I think that could be. Oh, yes, okay. Do you have a preference for more gold or more black?
More black.
More black, okay. Yes. Oh, okay. All right. I shall pick my own motif for that. Would you like something which covers your body in its entirety? Sort of a 3-piece number, or something a bit more relaxed fit? Linen, sort of like, I hate to say it, but like a sort of a shirt might be worn by some of the roguish variety, and I don't quite mean, thieves, but, the ones that are ladies' men.
Yes, that's fine for fighting clothes.
Oh, okay.
Fancy clothes, 3-piece.
3-piece. Oh, wonderful. Okay. And were you looking to sort of increase the versatility or durability of your fighting clothes, as your good friend Ki-Rel here did as well?
Not today, maybe later.
Okay. All right. So I feel for the fighting clothes, linen would work best. I would say probably about 2 bolts for that, and for the nicer finery, it will be 15 gold with a 3-piece suit. You're looking at a little bit extra fabric, so that'd be 17 gold for the 2 outfits.
He will hand it over.
Okay. Now, if you would just like to step right this way, sir, and he's going to lead you to the same spot that Ki-Rel stood as he came out of the changing room, and if you would just like to. Wonderful. And he's just going to scurry and grab his ladder and then go up and pull out his measure tape, and same process happens. And he goes, ooh, these lovely feathers. Oh, yes. Oh, quite, not as quite as tall as Ki-Rel, but certainly more muscular and some strange coloring there. No offense. And then, okay. Oh, very nice. Oh, that's very well hidden under these feathers. Beautiful, sir. Okay, all right, I'm good. I think I have all the proper measurements for yourself, sir. I feel I could perhaps get them done if I just have. She could stay up all night. That's okay. Yeah, we can have that ready for you tomorrow at the same time as your friend Ki-Rel.
Sound good.
I'm sorry to ask, but I also want fancy clothes now. But I'm gonna need 2 different sizes. I'm gonna need one for me and roughly a child of 8-9 years old.
9. So would you say, is this child sort of a portlier fellow, sort of a thin reed? What sort of build does this child have?
Looks like me, but smaller. It's my child.
Oh, I see. All right, so similar type of body, but it's just 1 bolt of cloth should do that. Were you also looking for 3-piece suits, or would you like sort of? I see you have like a robe variety here. I could have something like that as well if you'd prefer.
Oh yes.
Robes? Okay, I could do that. Were you looking for sort of a matching motif between the 2 for yourself and your son?
Yes.
Okay, did you have any ideas? I know you said that red thread was quite your favorite. Did you wish to have...
Red and gold.
Red and gold, okay. Start with that. 2, and then 3, so 5, and I just see him like counting in his head, but he's like doing that thing where like he's holding his fingers and like counting, just like. Oh yes. So then it would be 25 gold for the 2 outfits for yourself and your son, and I do have your measurements. I won't be able to make it as sort of nicely fitted for your son without him being here, but I can certainly make it roughly a size that should fit. It perhaps might not be quite as tailored in certain places, but should overall fit.
Yeah, go for the rough fit. I don't think he can come right now. He's locked away. So you say?
Oh, okay. Locked. Hang on.
Let's make it interesting. guards are going to be coming for me. I've got a child locked away somewhere. Oh.
Listen, you called for interesting. You can
Oh
decide.
no.
Sorry, okay.
Oh, no.
just so everybody's aware.
I know exactly what it is.
Ki-Rel's transformations are triggered by something. I'm not going to say what they are. Something else changes them back. I'm not going to say what that is either. It's going to be an interesting day. I'm dead. Alright. Yeah, so, I lost track of what the fuck I'm saying now. Oh, so it would be 25 gold for yourself and your son, and I shall have them, gosh, I can't make a Jeffrey stay awake. He's okay. 5 feet of it next to me. Yes, yes, we can have those done for you as well.
Excellent.
And red and gold. And did you have any sort of motif patterns that you were looking to include?
The Warlock symbol on the back.
A warlock symbol. Eye with the sort of the little spikely thingies.
I can't think of the proper word. For
Like,
it.
like a sigil?
The emblem. Yeah, sigil. The emblem sigil.
Oh, okay. You don't think that perhaps that's something too scary for a child?
It'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Well, I think your child, so it's okay. I just picture above table a fucking Gryffindor's fancy dress outfit, robes, but with a symbol on it. Gonna be interesting. And do you prefer a higher amount of gold or a higher amount of red? Or equal numbers?
Higher red.
Okay, and just with regards to the shade of red, do you prefer a darker tone, something a little bit brighter, more muted?
Dark tone.
Dark tone. Okay, sir. All right, well, that's lovely. And fine fellow, feathered friend there. What is your name, sir?
Name is Rahk.
Rahk. My name is Glibwin. I do thank you very both for coming into the shop today to purchase these items. Very much so, very much so. And I shall have them ready for you tomorrow afternoon. And Mr. Ki-Rel, sir, I will send you that message for the morning.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that I could do for you gentlemen today?
I think that's it.
No, thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Well, please do if you find the outfits to your taste tomorrow, please do let everyone know that you purchased your outfits at the Humble Thimble.
Well done.
All right. I hope you both have a very wonderful day.
And you too.
Oh, thank you.
Hi.
All right. Alina, did you tell them that you were going to get dinner? Yeah, you did, right?
Yes.
Fancy dinner? Okay. So you guys will easily be able to spot Alina and Budrick walking down the street towards the Gilded Platter just as you're coming out of the store because they took a detour to go and get that gilded flower for Boo Boo. I will just have us take a break just right now because it's a good break point. And we will be back in a couple minutes after everybody's had a chance to grab a drink, take a pee, let a dog out, do what. But we'll be right back. Alright. So we're just talking a little bit during the break, just sort of speed things along, but because it's just a short session. And there are 2 days between when Soul Invictus is here and when they arrive with the Frigg group. Rahk will be doing some mercenary work starting tomorrow, so you still have the end of the day to like do your dinner and stuff like that, but for right now his plans are to do mercenary work for the next 2 days and meet up with Tara Voss, the nice, very old lady with the mastiff that is missing. I will say to Rahk, the area around the Humble Thimble, like this corner, top northeast corner, is around where Tara Voss says she last saw her dog.
Gotcha.
And last but not least, Rahk, in the morning before he leaves for his mercenary work, will reobtain the Sending Stone from Alina for continuity purposes.
Well, Alina, do you give back?
Do I give the Sending Stone back?
Yeah.
Is it an option to keep it?
You can just tell Rahk, no, I'm keeping it. We need it. It's only one. He has the other one. It's a pair.
Oh, did you need a back rack?
Yes, please.
Okay. Here you go.
I'm sorry, did you need it back? Yeah, give it the fuck up.
May need for mercenary work.
Okay. That's fun.
Okay, so he's going to do mercenary work, where he will be protecting the float builders as they create their floats for the parade for the festival. That's what he's doing for the next 2 days. I've advised him the money that he shall be earning doing that. Is there anything that you guys want to be doing during the next 2 days?
Well, you said I've got an option.
Yeah. So Ki-Rel, I was saying, unfortunately, does not have the intelligence necessary to learn a new skill because he's in the negatories. These are your options. One, you can use your illusory skills to entertain children at a local orphanage and try and
Of course, it had to be an orphanage, did it?
try and give them a bit of joy for the next couple of days. Or you could use your Cure Wounds ability at the temple. However, you will also need to pass a I'm going to say a sleight of hand check to hide the fact that every time you cure somebody, it leaves behind a bloody handprint. Because this is an unnatural ability for you. He gets the ability from his bracers.
Fascinating.
Have you not noticed it?
Oh, I've noticed the damn bracer, that motherfucking face hugger you got on your wrist, bitch. Absolutely not.
You are limited in the amount of times per day you can cast it based on your casting ability.
What time?
Right? With it. It will also drain you. So if you do decide to do that option, you basically do that and nothing else for the 2 days. Do it each day, twice. Or you could spend 1 day entertaining children and 1 day curing wounds.
For background reasons, I'll do the... I was about to say the worst thing there. I'll go to the orphanage.
He almost said he was going to do the children.
Yep. And that's why I changed my words. But also, when I'm in the orphanage, I'm going to check to see if they have a basement.
Wonderful. Can you roll a performance check for me, please?
I'm concerned.
14 performance. 17.
Okay.
What concerns you?
Why is that man looking for a basement in an orphanage?
You don't need to know.
Background
Especially
reading.
you don't know.
Ki-Rel,
Yes.
you visit the orphanage, and you entertain the children with your illusory magic. It brings light into their eyes. They are excited. However, as you are looking for a basement, you miss a prominent noblewoman who wished to speak with you and thank you for your services, but she does leave a tip with the matron of the orphanage for you. It's 50 gold.
Does the orphanage look sketchy in any way? Is there a basement?
I'd like you to roll investigation.
Ooh, 18. Investigation is +2, 20.
You don't find a basement, but as you are perusing around the grounds, you find what looks to be a root cellar. It is locked.
Thieves' tools. I'm going down there.
This obsessive bastard.
Listen, if this is like my orphanage,
What'd you roll?
Oh.
You do the sleight of hand to try and
Aye,
break the
aye.
lock, bitch?
13. Ooh, what's my sleight of hand? 5. 18.
Okay. And are you doing this fully in the view of all and sundry, or are you stealthing your way to pick this lock?
Well, I would believe I'd be stealthing.
Okay, you want to roll stealth check?
Stealth's a 5. That's a 7. That's not good. That's what, 13?
Okay. So, as the noblewoman has arrived, she takes up a lot of attention, which you unfortunately don't notice because you are so focused on finding what you believe is here. You manage to deftly unlatch the lock to the root cellar, carefully pry open the door. There's just darkness below. What do you want to do?
I have a torch.
Okay, you gonna light it?
Yes.
Are you lighting it outside of the root cellar or inside?
Inside.
Okay. So you fully enter and close the door behind you?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Investigation. 13. Investigation was what? 15.
As you search through this root cellar, you find that there are barrels of dried goods, stores of food. You do notice through a lot of the roots on a wall at the far end of this cellar what looks to be strange markings.
Oh no.
However, they're very old, covered in roots and grime, and if what you're thinking was here at one point has not been here for many years.
Could I check for secret doors, latches?
Inside this root cellar, the walls are all dirt. There are no latches to any additional rooms.
Okay. I'm satisfied.
Okay.
I will go back up.
Wonderful. Can you roll me a perception check, please?
Oh. No, that's a 7. That's all right. Perception? 10. Oh, no.
Okay. How do you come out of this root cellar?
Casually.
Okay. So, as you lift the one door, you're halfway out. And you hear one of the children that you have been delighting going, "Why are you in there, mister? It's dark in there. We're told you shouldn't go in there. It's very dark. You got fire with you? I like fire. Can I have your torch?"
I'm putting the torch away immediately.
"But I said I'd like your light show. And you're not supposed to go down there. I'll tell on you. I would like your torch."
I was down there to make sure that all of you have enough food. And I feel like you don't have enough food. So I'm going to go to your patron and I'm going to give her some gold to make sure that yous are finally fed.
I don't want any cabbage.
Well,
You got any candy?
You don't.
I like sweet treats. Will you buy me candy?
Well, you would have to ask the lovely person that takes care of you.
She won't give me any candy. She says it's bad for my teeth. You look like you've got nice teeth. Do you eat a lot of candy?
I don't eat candy. I don't have candy with me. And I'm not giving you the beans.
You got beans? What kind of beans?
It's bad beans.
Jelly beans?
Not jelly beans, no.
Is it just the flavor? I like strange flavors. My friends say I'm weird, but I mean, if they don't like the strange flavors and I like them, then that's more for me. You got strange beans? I'll try one.
Andy, you play this show well. I can't with you right now.
I tell you what I will give you, though. I will give you 5 gold so you can go and get your own sweets.
So you're bribing the child to stay quiet.
Tell you what I will give you.
He's gonna
Here's
quickly
a dagger.
take. He's quickly gonna take that 5 gold from your head, and as he says, "A dagger for me? This is so much better than a torch. I could do so much with this."
That's not concerning at all.
Thanks,
This
mister!
This could
And
begin
this
you a new
child
adventure in your life.
is just gonna start skipping off, one hand holding gold, holding that dagger.
Would make an expeditious exit from that orphanage.
Also, I'm going to go up to the... Is it the patron that's running this place?
It's a matron, but yeah.
I'm going to give her 500 gold. Keep these children well fed, please. I'm not saying that you don't not feed them. I just like
Sir,
to keep
that's
children happy.
Very generous of you. Thank you. What prompted such generosity after you spent so many days, entertaining them and time and money? That's usually we get some of the nobility give one, but they never give both. It's incredible.
I've I've been an orphan myself. I know how it feels. But this place looks better than what I was in, so I can tell you're keeping the children happy and healthy. Bet he's never thought Ki-Rel had this side to him.
I didn't know Ki-Rel just had 500 G to drop like that.
I got more than that.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call.
I don't like that. I've not even looked yet. I heard it.
It's
and
not
then
that
you
bad.
Giggled.
Okay. So that's what Ki-Rel will have been up to for the 2 days starting in the morning. You know what's funny? He never even asked that child their name.
Yeah. I don't want to be. I don't want to know the child's name.
deniability.
Yep. I don't know this child.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I didn't give him a dagger. I don't even know his name.
You know, he can lie and everybody has to believe him. That child is lying. They must have picked it up on the road. Yeah. Okay. Budrick, is there anything you would like to try and do for the 2 days?
Is there anything I can do to make money?
There is a shop that is a herbalist shop. You could help tend gardens and pick herbs. You could go out into the wild and pick herbs that you may or may not use for certain things. You could also you have an herbalism kit, so you could spend 2 days making potions. It takes you a day, and you'd have to do. You could either spend 1 day searching for enough ingredients to make potions, or spend the 2 days at making a potion each day, a potion of health. Or I think antidote is the other thing that herbalism kit can do. One sec.
Antitoxin.
Antitoxin, thank you. Yeah. So if you want to just make a potion each day, it's half the cost of what that potion is. So in this town, I have the cost of a potion of healing set at 40... Where is it?
45.
45. So it'd be half that. So it'd be, I'll just round it down and say 22 gold. So you could spend 44 gold, make 2 potions, but it would take up both your days.
Damn.
Well, then he's saving 47 gold.
BOGO at that point, yeah.
You might make a little bit more in the back alleys, Budrick, using 2 hands.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, I put this into perspective. Ki-Rel rolled really well and earned 50 gold. Rahk only earned 30. He didn't roll so well.
That's true.
He makes a good point. Can I prostitute myself out?
Is that something you would do?
The look at the kid.
I love how your in-game girlfriend looked at you like, you better not.
If we work as a team, I mean...
What? Did you hear what he said, Alina?
My reckless ass would be like, girl, yes, but then Alina would be like, what the fuck?
So, spending the time... Now, I will say, spending the time making these potions is 8 hours of each of those days, right? So, consider it like you went to work full-time, right? So, you could still read books as well.
Yeah.
I'd say you probably have another... I'd say 6 hours worth of reading if you wanted to get a good chunk into reading one of your books.
Okay, yeah. Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, so I will remove 44 gold from your items and give you 2 potions. Okay?
Okay.
And then, which book do you want to read?
Well, I mean, I only have one I can read right now. I mean, I bought the potions one, but I buy that in 2 days, so...
Yeah. So you want to read 6 hours into your bestiary?
Yeah.
You can always read my book too.
What book did you get again?
The one about griffins?
Griffin.
Okay.
So you have 4 hours left on your, or sorry, I said it's 15 hours long because it's a bigger volume. 4 and 9 hours left on your volume 3.
This cat is over it.
Tiny's so precious. So precious. Ooh, we love her. She is very much over it every time he grabs her and shoves her in the camera, though. She's just like, I'll murder you if you don't put me back to the regular resting position. And she gets that very much resting bitch face look on her.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Okay, Alina, is there anything that you would like to do?
I actually want to go buy something because I haven't shopped for myself yet.
Okay.
I did have a question.
Okay.
The list had the scroll stock, but it didn't have the price for it. Could you tell me what the price for guidance, one scroll of guidance, would cost?
Just 1 second. It would be 30 gold plus that would be 40 gold for it.
Okay. Let me see. And then just to get this out the way, are any of these shopkeepers haggleable?
You could try. Give up so Silas is someone you've met before, right? At the Death Drawl. He's the one selling the scrolls. So you didn't have a poor reputation with him when you left. You bought that good book from him. He said come back anytime. So I'd say you could ostensibly bargain with him or attempt to.
Okay. Well, I would like to go ahead and just bargain for one scroll.
Okay, the guidance scroll?
Yes.
Okay. How are you trying to convince him to give you a bargain?
I'm just gonna imagine. I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna be like, I want to kind of appeal to the fact that, like, given that I am a wild magic user, that all magic is fascinating to me, and hopefully I do find my foothold in the world one day that, like, one magic will be, like, my set magic, you know what I mean? And considering that I'm also in a relationship with a druid, and though that spell is used by druids, it just kind of makes me feel a little bit closer to him. So I kind of just want to appeal to him as a person, and also a little bit with my love life.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check for me. He 100% is into your story. I rolled a nat 20.
I rolled a nat 1. So what do we do in these types of moments if you roll, like...
I will say, because I rolled a nat 20, I'll let you have advantage, because he was...
Okay.
He was struck by it.
I was gonna say, because that's... Okay. Dirty
That's
20.
really weird. Nat 20, nat 1. Bitch, how often does that happen? Okay. Let's see here. Oof. And then I rolled a 1. So he will give you 5 gold off.
Okay. So what's the grand total?
It's 35 gold for a cantrip of guidance spell scroll.
Okay. I'll go ahead and remove that. And thank you so much. I'm sure I'll be back soon.
Okay. You know how to add custom items in D&D Beyond?
Let me see.
If not, I can do it.
Is it the home? Wait, no.
No. Okay,
Oh,
so
I just fucked
just you go to inventory, manage inventory. I'm just gonna do it, but I'll tell you as I do it. Manage inventory, and then you get the window on the side. You go add custom item, and then you just where it says custom item number and then 11. I'm gonna put in spell
I
scroll.
won't need it because I'll be using this very shortly after I acquire it.
Usually, what
Then
I
I'm gonna
do is I'll put like what it is, spell scroll, cantrip, and then I put in the notes what the spell is.
Oh, what it is. Okay, that's
right?
clever.
And then once you've used it, you just delete the item. So I'll
Okay.
put it into your equipment so you can find it easier.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then I want to just pop up to the magic shop, the arcane shop.
Okay.
And I want to attempt to haggle here too. Well, first of all, I need to make sure my items that I want are in stock.
Okay.
I'm looking at 2 specifically.
Okay.
I'm looking at...
I will tell you, because this is your first day of the 2 days, right? You are there in the morning. Frigg doesn't get there till the afternoon, so everything that's in that list is available.
Okay, well, I am here looking at a big purchase. I'm looking at the Pearl of Power and the
Okay.
Wand of Secrets.
Okay. So 350 and 180, so 530 gold is the retail price. How are you going to appeal to Caliph?
I'm going to ask him, Caliph, do you mind? Do you have a powder room here that I could go freshen up really quickly? All this walking and traveling in these streets have made me a little weary.
So I could let you into the back. It's a bit cramped, but it's not usually for customers. But there's nobody else in here at the moment, so yeah, of course I'll let
Thank you
you
so much.
into the powder room. It is a tight squeeze, but it's clean. It smells nice.
I'm gonna open up my my pack. It's the what is it called? No, I'm gonna save that for when I get a bag of holding, bitch. When I tell you I wanna earn a bag of holding, we'll be waiting. But
Okay.
I'm just gonna touch up my cosmetics, and then while I'm brushing on, I'm going to grab that scroll.
Okay.
Say a little something. Do a little on me,
You
and then I'm gonna
cheeky.
go right back out. I'm gonna be like, okay, so about these prices, it is a little steep. Do you think that should be able to, help a wild magic sorceress out these last few days? Like getting to this place have already been tremendously troublesome, and these things would definitely help me out.
Your current argument looks unconvincing.
Oh, hold on. Hello? Somebody say something?
Say something.
Oh, wait, did I turn my volume down? Say something?
Hello.
Here we go. What'd you say now?
I said your current attempts to convince him seem less than stellar. You could try, or you could
Okay.
try changing the argument first.
I could just say, I'm getting a bad feeling that, there are some dangerous people after me. And I'm not entirely sure what they're capable of. I mean, I've dealt with one of them briefly, and,
Do you
let's
know what
just
they look
say-
like?
oh yeah, it's a gentleman with, glowing eyes, blonde hair.
Oh dear.
I believe he smells a little bit of copper, if I recall correctly.
He seems a little more receptive to your plight. You may roll persuasion.
And I'm going to go ahead and hit a little nasty Tides of Chaos.
Oh, what's that do for this?
So it gives me advantage on a d20 roll.
Okay.
And
So
we're
you're
just
gonna do
hope for-
advantage, and then you're gonna add guidance to it.
Hell yeah, bitch!
I'm here
I'm
for
out
it.
here trying to.
I'm
save
here
the
for
buck.
it. I'm here for it. You're like, listen, I already sold my hair to some creepy guy.
Okay, like I need a fucking break in this damn city.
I'm here for it.
Oh, bitch! Thank God I used Tides of Chaos. I rolled a 1, a nat 1, and a 19, and then persuasion plus 6, so 25.
Okay. So then let's go with the agent. This one. Ooh. So, you were successful in your persuasive abilities. However, the dice hate you, and he only said that he would take 60 gold off.
Okay, 60 is 60.
Better than nothing. So
I
it's
mean-
470 for the 2 items. Down from
Okay, I'll go
530.
ahead and remove-
So you have Pearl of
470.
Power and Wand of Secrets.
Pearl of Power and Wand of Secrets. I'll add that.
So just make sure that you're not adding the Legacy one. You're adding the one that doesn't say Legacy on it.
Wait, what's the difference between this one?
So Legacy is 2014 rules. Non-Legacy is 2024 rules, which is what we're using.
Oh no, I know what Legacy is. Do you know what the difference is offhand?
I don't think there is one necessarily. I just say it's good to have it as common practice because some items do have different things. Doesn't look, it's just the wording is different. The actual thing is the same.
Okay.
One says it's, so the 2014 rules say you have to issue a command word to regain the expanded spell slot. The other one is you just use a magic action. So you don't actually have to say anything in order to do it. You just kind of like use it.
Okay. So it's pretty much like just
It does require attunement. So there's that to consider, but.
Okay. Wand of Secret. Oh, this one got buffed. That's cute. Before it was only a 30-foot radius, now it's 60.
Yeah. And there's no attunement on that, so that's good.
I also, considering you procure very interesting items, you wouldn't happen to have a lead on a burnt orange bag of holding, would you?
I do have a dealer in Brighthelm that provides bags of holding. With the difficulties that were on the North Road, she had some trouble believing that we could readily gain the clientele necessary to sell those items. So I didn't get anything from her in this week's shipment. Next week I should have some more. Or you could find your way to her shop in Brighthelm.
You know if she has it in blue. Color my dress.
She has several colors of bags of holding in different designs and motifs.
Quick side note, I'm just now realizing that I was playing Infinity Nikki in this goddamn game before Infinity Nikki was even... Anyway, continuing. Okay,
Playing
well,
Infinity Nikki
what
and
was your-
D&D.
Honestly. What was her name one more time?
Oh, let me get it. 1 sec. Mavis Gray.
And she's the arcane shop in Brighthelm?
She owns a bag shop. Many different kinds of bags. In the
My
Magic
queen.
Quarter.
What a queen. And this person's name is Silas, right?
Yes. No, this is Caliph. So you're in the
Caliph,
Arcane
okay.
Bazaar? Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, that north road, that wasn't fun clearing up either.
Oh, you were part of the team that cleared it? I heard about that the other night.
Yep, me and my companions.
Fantastic.
A druid tiefling, a druid warlock, or a tiefling warlock, and then a big old bird that likes to punch things.
A bird that likes to... How big is this bird?
He's actually
I
not
mean,
that
I've
big.
seen some pretty big owls.
I'm
But-
4'10", I'm pretty big.
Well,
You're not here. You're not here in this conversation. Is he?
Out here
Does he just like?
misrepresenting.
Does he perch on your shoulder? Does that kind of weight hurt?
No, he stands and speaks.
He was a little stout little fellow then.
He's a little shorter than me, maybe like about a foot, you know.
Jesus, it's a monstrous size for a bird. Would you breed him with a dragon?
I just know he doesn't like spiders.
I'm not a fan myself, to be honest.
I agree. But thank you so much for everything, Haleth. I will not
no, of
forget
course.
your time that you spent with me.
Well, I hope that you're able to get a nice bag of holding from Mavis, or if you're, as I said, if you're here next week after the festival, I may get some more in with the next shipment.
Okay. Well, we may just see.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? I would say that probably took you the morning to go to those two shops, so you've still got like a day and a half of time.
Want to give me some guidance?
You have you have a dice set. You could try socializing in the bars and taverns, trying to win money in dice games, or you could pass out your cooking skills to like basically help cook in an establishment, offer to help cook. You can also make rations with cook's utensils. So if you wanted to spend the 2 days cooking a bunch of rations, rations cost 5 silver. So like 2 for every 1 gold. And I would say probably in a day, I think you can make 10. Let me see.
So 20 gold? Is my mathing?
No. So when you're crafting something, it's half the cost of what something is. So it would cost you 10 gold to make like 20 gold worth of stuff. But just give me 1 second. Okay, so here are the things that you could do with your cook's utensils. You can create meals, duplicate a meal, spot poison or impurities in food, create gourmet meals, or make rations.
Okay.
The DC checks for like the higher, like the gourmet meals is higher, but you do also make more money if you're successful.
Let me take a look at something real quick. It might be chaotic, today.
Okay.
Where would I be cooking?
So you could cook either at one of the restaurants. They are looking for additional help because of the increase of visitors to the city. So there's the Gilded Platter, which you're about to go to, which does require that you be able to cook gourmet meals because that's what they serve. Or you could create a typical meal at the cafe gazebo on the other side. Or you could attempt it at one of the inns. Either you probably have better luck with Vivian because you're staying there. But the other tavern owner at the Roaring Boar may also require assistance. Fatty.
Okay. So, Dice, Gazebo, Vivian, Roaring Boar.
Mm-hmm. Or you could do the Gilded Platter if you wanted to try gourmet meals.
Okay. Gilded Platter it is.
Gilded Platter, okay. So, the Gilded Platter is only open starting at 1 o'clock, so they only do lunches and dinners. If
Okay.
you are successful in creating a gourmet meal, they will pay you 15 gold per success.
Okay.
It is a flat roll with the cook's utensils. The DC you need to
Okay.
beat is 15.
Oh shit. Okay. How many rolls we doing?
Well, you get 1 per meal, so you need 4. Because you're doing 2 lunches and 2 dinners.
Okay, so 4 d20s.
Mm-hmm.
Two and 2. So 2 successful, 2 failed.
Yeah. So you'll get 30 gold for your efforts.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Decent. It's on par with Rahk.
Hell yeah.
I will also say, the day of the festival, should you wish to make any attempts at anything involving the Gilded Platter, because you have worked there for the last 2 days, you will have advantage on any social or interaction type things that you want to attempt in that location specifically. I will also say, because they are a higher clientele, you may also gain advantage with anyone of a higher social standing.
That'll be handy Friday, right?
Maybe. Find
Essentially.
out.
Maybe.
By the way, I have the amulet of proof against detection and location. Can certain black-robed motherfuckers still locate me?
Not if you have it attuned.
Yeah, it's attuned.
Then no, they can. It protects you from scrying. As long as you keep it attuned.
As long as I keep it on. Okay.
It doesn't protect you from some of the other spells associated with them having your hair, but from
Yeah,
scrying, yeah, it does.
Just from them, like, locating me, especially when I'm by myself, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to get fucking grabbed up at, like, Liam Neeson in this bitch. No, man.
Alright. Just making notes.
Is, weaving a skill in D&D?
Yes, you need Weaver's tools. So, based on what you were given at the beginning, right, which is what you have now, right, you can learn additional skills, so tools type stuff, the amount that you have in your intelligence. So for you, let me see here. You have a plus. You have a +2, so you can learn 2 additional tools. You have the mental capacity to learn 2 additional trait things.
And chef is because of my.
Correct. The ones that you have now, those came with your background. You inherently knew it already. I'm talking like additional skills.
Is there a list of them somewhere? I couldn't find it in D&D Beyond.
Yes. So if you go to I think it's in the player's handbook. Let me double check here. So you have sources.
I saved it.
Sources Player's Handbook 2024, and it's tools under Chapter 6 Equipment.
Okay. Give me 1 second. 2024 handbook. I forgot I converted it. So I was able. I don't know if I told you, but you remember how I was like obsessed with VR?
Yeah.
I converted it, and I was able to read it in VR. So I was just like sitting there, like just scrolling through the fucking D&D handbook virtually.
So, you've got different tools that can do different things, right? So Weaver's tools, any of these tools, right? You have to learn how to use them at the basic level first. How I have it in my world is like basic knowledge can be obtained from books, right? You have to be able to find somebody selling a book, but basic tool books are pretty easily found. That gives you what I consider to be like the basic or common level of understanding within what you're making, right? If you want to increase your ability to make things, right, which includes like, especially for those that do crafting armor or stuff like that with like smith tools, cobbler's tools for shoes, and you want to make like magic items with your stuff, right? You would need to find somebody skilled in that trade to teach you. You spend time and money. It's not a lot of money. I think it's like 3 to 5 gold per day, depending on
type of thing.
Basically. And then at the end of that day of learning, you roll to see how well you were able to create the item that they have requested you do as proof of your training. If you pass, you get a check. You have to have a certain number of checks in order to level up to the next skill level. But once you're up to that skill level, you can then create anything else within that next tier list of stuff.
Okay. Do you have a table for that?
I can get you it, depending on what you want it for.
Okay.
Right now, focus on the basics, right? Because right now you ain't got no basics except that one.
I'm just gonna, I'll look over the skills and I'll let you know.
Okay. So Weaver's tools specifically, they are pretty cheap, right? Because it's basically just like thread and needles. I will also say each of these will show you in the player's handbook the ability check associated with those things, right? So you'll be rolling every time you're making something with Weaver's tools, you're rolling a dexterity check. So I always suggest go with your strengths. You specifically have strength. You could make stuff with smith's tools with strength. Not to say that you can't do anything with any other ones, right? But generally speaking, like if you're Ki-Rel and you're trying to learn tools that use intelligence and you have a -1 to your intelligence, don't fucking take it. Because you're going to be rolling at a -1 every time you try and make something. It's going to make it harder to level up, and it's going to make it harder to make those items.
Okay, and then those skills with the corresponding stat will be in there, right? Okay.
Yep. And I believe if you have the tools and you're proficient with the tools, I believe you add your proficiency bonus to the roll, which is a +2 for our level right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll definitely take a look at these skills then. There's a bit that we could do.
Yeah. Like you would have been able you would have been able to add your proficiency bonus, but because you rolled so low on those other 2 that failed, it wouldn't have made a difference. That's why I didn't bother, because I was like, you rolled shit. 2 really good ones and 2 terrible ones. But yeah, so that's how that sort of stuff works for it. Other GMs might roll differently, but that's how I do it. So, yeah, you can go through, figure out different things that you want. Also, keep in mind, you guys are getting your bastions once you get to Brighthelm at some point, right? And there are those different specialty facilities within your bastions, and I can go over that again with you at another time if you want, but generally speaking, you will have advantage on stuff and spend less time doing stuff. So like if you take smith tools and you get a smithy, right? You can work together with your hired help to make stuff faster, right? And gain advantages on crafting stuff that way because they also make it.
One of these hoes are gonna own a sweatshop, aren't they, in this bastion? I feel like it might be Rahk.
No, Rack's gonna have an army in his bastion.
Rahk's waiting until level 17 to get a war room to be like, I am God. And you know what's
He's gonna
funny?
have a standing army.
So is Agatha, and it's gonna be hilarious to see which one of them gets it first. I feel like they're gonna wage war on each other just to see.
I know.
So God forbid if a fucking foreign power pisses me and Agatha off, and we fucking.
It does cost money. It does cost money for every infantry. I think it's like
expensive.
Like a gold, and then their horse is also another gold per infantry, right? Per person. Like cavalier might be a little bit more, but yeah, you could. It's basically like per day. That's their living cost per day to keep them fed and watered and covered in tents. Who knows?
He will be giving them
pretty much.
and shit.
Pretty much the strategy would be to move your bastion to wherever you're trying to put this army at, and then put your army together there, because otherwise you are spending a fortune just getting them to the location.
There's also, if you are smart and get a teleportation circle.
I know a couple of territories that can get fucking taken over.
or a party member with it, since teleportation circle has
Yeah.
specifics that you have to have in order to be able to add it to your bastion.
Yeah. But, yeah. There's always that kind of thing. So definitely stuff to go over if you haven't yet, to try and narrow down, and I can help you if you want after stream or on a different day to figure that stuff out. But, okay. So, you guys have figured out what you're doing for the next 2 days that will catch you up to the morning where Alina will get her own little extra day. So, you do have that morning where these guys have left and they find the others, right?
Okay.
And you had, canonically within the confines of the story, Budrick said she's got a headache. She's still trying to get over the hair thing. And I was like, what hair thing? And he said, never mind. It's all good. It's fixed now. But you had a headache, and that's why you didn't come. So you can either continue that headache and just get through the morning and then meet up with them, because what happens in the campaign is a giant pyramid erupts literally in the backyard of your inn, destroying half of the potion shop.
Yep.
And they all went in to defeat the mummy lord inside. And when they did, it crumbled to dust, and they were left in the sand. And
that's what it was? It was a mummy lord? Okay, I didn't know what type of creature it was.
And Nigel stole Ki-Rel's bag of beans. Which, that's how the pyramid came up. Is Ki-Rel planted one, or rolled shit on the D100.
The worst,
the worst one.
Technically, I rolled great. Technically.
Yeah, I
like
walked up
to
like mid-fight with the mummy. I was like in that bitch, so I knew everything that happened with that fucking bag of beans. Alina doesn't, but Aspen does.
Yeah. So if you were still resting at the inn, You could also just read for the morning if you want. Start reading your book about griffins.
I was gonna say, I think, have my little hair up with my little nightie, my little robe and everything, and I'm just gonna have a little moment to myself. I ordered like a cup of whatever the equivalent of a French vanilla chai tea to my room, and I'm just reading through this book.
That mouse dude did say he likes the tea there.
Okay. So, you spend the entire morning doing that, reading your book. You managed to get through 6 hours. You managed to get through 6 hours of your book, which is quite a lot. Your headache didn't bother you for long, and you were engrossed in that griffin book. So you read 6 hours into it. And then I would say the commotion of this pyramid sprouting up caused you to get as quickly as ready as you could to go, what is this going on? What am I missing? Because that's, I think, who Alina is. She wants to know the information, right?
Yeah,
Especially if
like,
it's in her back fucking yard. So
right.
you would have then got ready as quickly as possible. You're still not going to rush too much because you got to look a picture, right? And then you go out.
Hair tied up with a black shift weave
and
on.
Everything is already blockaded off. You have not seen your party go in, right? Because you took too long getting ready to see them. They were retrieved quite quickly. But people are panicking, talking about dead bodies, that there were heroes that ran in with the guildmaster into this pyramid. And several, 10, 15 minutes goes by, and all of a sudden there's a giant rumbling, and then all of a sudden you see bricks of this pyramid start collapsing in on itself, and at one point, after a couple of a big dust cloud of sand erupts. But you watch as every member of your party and Frigg's, with the exception of Nigel, jumps out of this pyramid just before it collapses completely, with Nigel just basically skating by on the skin of his teeth, leaping out with sand slamming down on him, but he manages to just stand there good. And you are on the edge of a crowd working your way towards the party when this happens. As you come out from the crowd, will be just as you hear Nigel holding up Ki-Rel's bag of beans saying, I got your beans! And takes off.
Wow.
So that'll be for Friday. But is there anything you wanted to finish on the evening before you guys get all that done?
Can you tell us the results of our room trap that we have set up?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
And I
You
believe
see
I'll have
evidence that somebody came to the room, but they noticed your traps and did not step into them.
Pretty difficult to miss the entire floor covered in caltrops. So.
Yeah. I mean, it did prevent them from entering the room, so there's that.
That's true.
Yeah. Good security measures. I would like... Ki-Rel, what's your dexterity?
15 or +2.
Can you roll an acrobatics check for me?
Oh no. Is he gonna step on a
12.
Lego?
Acrobatics. 17.
Oh. Rahk, one morning, you watch as Ki-Rel gets up. He's been dealing with children all day. He's exhausted. He's getting ready to go out again. And you watch as he just, is rubbing the sleep from his eyes. You notice he's you look like it looks like Ki-Rel. But there's something strange about him. His hands look weathered. He has
God.
a stoop.
Is this old man Ki-Rel? Do we get old man Ki-Rel?
Yeah, bitch, you bunking with Father Time.
And you think for a moment, is that Ki-Rel? And you know that this figure is wearing the same clothes as what Ki-Rel went to bed in. And he looks like Ki-Rel, but a much older Ki-Rel.
We now have 3. We have son of Ki-Rel, we have father of Ki-Rel, and now we have Ki-Rel, father of Ki-Rel, son of Ki-Rel.
Oh, please.
The legend grows.
Oh, where's the picture?
Is he gonna be
Oh
rolling
god, there
in
is a
damage?
picture.
'Cause, like,
Yep,
every
there's
time
a
we cast
picture.
one mention
I made
himself-
all these pictures for Goldie.
You need middle-aged Ki-Rel and teenage Ki-Rel for the complete set.
It's true.
This
Jesus.
is old Ki-Rel.
Old Ki-Rel.
So this is the figure that looks up at you
Dad?
and with a slightly more gravelly, raspy voice greets you
Give it
in
to
the
us.
morning.
At least you
Give
didn't
it to
step
us,
on a
Father
Lego, is all I'm
Ki-Rel.
gonna say. I don't think those
I
cow
know.
traps would have been fun to step on.
Honestly, I thought that he was. Do you remember that scene from The Parent Trap when like the 2 like counselors came in and they got fucked up by all them? I thought that's what was gonna happen to Ki-Rel,
Maybe.
but he ended up turning into a motherfucking Boniva commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning.
Oh God!
Dad?
What?
Is that you?
Dad?
Dad?
What? Speak
You
up.
didn't tell me your
I can't
in-law
hear
was
you.
coming. Oh no! Is this your dad? It's nice to meet you, Father Budrick.
What do you
I think
mean,
this might
Alan?
be Ki-Rel.
Alan,
Alan?
What I do?
did you tell him my name was Alan, Boo Boo?
No.
My
I think
name is
this
Alan.
Ki-Rel. I think this might
that's-
be Ki-Rel.
With age, he's
Look at
got
my
a wee
fucking
bit
hands
senile as
back.
well.
Ki-Rel, is that you?
I'm gonna go see if they can
Yes?
spike my tea.
I'm Ki-Rel, yes.
What the hell happened to you? What's going on
What?
with you?
You mean what?
You're young and then you're older and now you're older. Are you going to be dead next week?
I'm old? What? That's going to be like just what?
His intelligence is like a
Oh,
negative
yeah.
1. He's not getting it.
Is he gonna be at like a
yeah.
disadvantage, like casting spells? Like he might shit himself if he doesn't focus.
Incontinence, let's go.
Never know. However,
Ki-Rel, you are rapidly growing older.
Thank you.
I
Compliment.
I will say, you do go down for breakfast. However, as old man Ki-Rel, the rest of you very confused about why your compatriot here is shifting between old, young, young, old. And Ki-Rel, a young waitress, says, "Sir, I've not seen you before. Do you have a sweet tooth? I have some lovely new pastries this morning."
What type of pastries?
Well, we have a Feywild fruit tart, and some halfling honey cakes.
Hi, Ro. Do you
Yes?
remember what you ate yesterday?
Porridge.
Is that it?
Grape.
Alina, can you roll a history check for me?
History. Oh my god, 5. Or 8.
Hey, you don't remember what he ate yesterday, so you gotta take him for what he remembers.
I guess we'll see. Can we get a history check from you, Grandpa?
How far back in history?
Damn, Pearl Harbor really did you in.
There's no Pearl Harbor in this world. You shut up.
Pelveron Harbor really did you in.
That works.
I think it was called Pearl of Power.
Ki-Rel, do you take this waitress's offer of either a halfling honey cake or a Feywild fruit tart?
Feywild fruit tart.
Can I inspect this before he eats it? As a
Ki-Rel,
chef?
are you allowing Alina to inspect your tart before you eat it?
Don't touch my food.
Damn, okay. Touchy.
Maybe
We're
you
not
should
taking
order
you to
some
bingo
prunes,
later.
too.
So Alina, I will say, just from your cursory glance of this fruit tart before he starts eating it, you can see it's got a flaky, buttery crust. There looks to be some very tantalizing fruits with a sprinkling of nuts on top, and you do sense a hint of magic from this treat. Ki-Rel, can you do a Constitution save for me, please?
I bitch slapped the pastry out of his hand.
Constitution plus 3 is 5.
Oh no.
I got a 2.
As you finish enjoying this delicious pastry, it's probably one of the best things you have ever tasted, and somewhere in the very far reaches of your mind, you think this would be a perfect treat for a child, but you've not managed to save any for any other children. And then you feel a distinct but memorable swelling in your throat.
Right.
Is he choking or is he poisoned?
Would you like to do a medicine check?
Hell no, I'm not touching Gramps.
No, you
Do
can
one
just
of
do
y'all
like
put-
from visual symptoms. You don't have to touch him.
I'll do a
I can do
medicine
that.
check.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Let Boo Boo, Dr. Boo Boo do the medicine check. Cause I only got
Alright.
a plus on the medicine.
I got a +4. So it's not good though.
No,
7.
no.
I
Oh,
guess
no.
I'm doing a rolling medicine check. Jesus.
I will, just by the grace of all, solely say that
8.
you know that something in that tart caused this reaction. You know what it was, and you know that he's running out of air.
Can I
Rahk is going to hop into action again with his medical kit.
and while
Did
he's
you
doing
save it
that,
last
I
time?
want. Can I do a grapple?
Yeah.
I want to grapple that little motherfucking milkmaid and slam her ass against the wall and be like, "What the fuck is
Oh
in the
no,
tart?"
she's gone already.
Oh, I was gonna grab that bitch and shake her like a baby.
No,
But okay.
she gone already.
Damn, she dropped it and just dipped.
Yeah, well, she's making rounds.
Wait a minute, does he get to use his hellish rebuke though?
No, it
Right,
wasn't an
brass
attack.
bag.
Who's gonna rebuke himself for eating the tart?
That would be a good
Is he
idea.
is he gonna rebuke the
Lady.
tart that's already in his stomach?
The lady.
It's not a direct action.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't think Dust Pal here is gonna do much hellish anything. He looks like he might do like a lukewarm counter or some shit, bitch. he ain't giving what he used to.
Hellish
Listen,
rebuke.
I'm just saying,
Fourth of
Ki-Rel's
July
gonna have one of
fireworks.
these reactions one day, and all y'all gonna be like, "I'm busy."
Fuck him.
It's just gonna die. Rahk, medicine kit, you said?
Yes, the healer's kit. Yeah.
Okay. I think that is instant, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
Okay, do you want to
let's see,
describe
you-
how you...
The utilize action.
Yeah.
Rahk with his magical healing kit.
He's gonna shuffle around in his healing kit until he finds a little needle. He's going to jam down into Ki-Rel's chest
Okay.
Damn.
and stick a little plunger down.
So Ki-Rel,
Yes.
you feel that plunge of the healer's kit needle that Rahk has administered to you. And for a second, it's a sharp, searing pain followed by a cool, soothing sensation that spreads out through your body. And you feel that choking, swelling throat sensation slowly recede as the blotchy redness, or however a blue tiefling would react, purple splotches, I guess, because red and blue, slowly recede back into your skin. And as the rest of you watch, this reaction has also caused whatever made him cold. Slowly the skin on his face tightens, shifts, and within a matter of moments he is back to middle-aged.
Damn, what she put in there? Because a little Neutrogena tart, baby. Trying to say useful.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Who tried to kill me? Who done it?
I don't know. That
Alina?
little. I didn't touch your food. I didn't.
You
come
look
near
like you'd done something. I seen you try to grab it. Did you magic on it?
No, but there was magic in that tart before you ate it. I was trying to stop you.
And you didn't tell me there was magic in it?
You were already choking by the time I realized.
Ki-Rel, can you do an insight check for me?
Ooh, what's my insight? 19.
You can tell that Alina is being truthful with you. She is being wholeheartedly honest, and she would have done something if she had enough time.
Okay.
So, do you have some type of eating curse or something?
I do not know what keeps making this happen.
Because the Ki-Rel that I knew and loved turned into you after I made you that tart. And then this morning, you were looking like Old Man Withers, and you just ate another tart, and now you're back looking like this.
How did you make the tart? Did you make it with magic?
If I did, maybe the fire that I used in my cooking utensils was the only thing. But no, I used a tinderbox, so no.
No magic at all.
Not that I can recall. Wait. I don't know if it was that time or the time before that I used my knife to... I prestidigitationed my knife at one point to check my reflection. So possibly.
So strange. I think I'm allergic to eating magic.
I mean, that's fair. After we came back from that whole dimension thing, you weren't... I don't know. I thought you were doing like one of those old-timey like impressions of that stop theater, you know, where they don't say anything.
Rahk, can you do a history check for me, please? And I'm only doing this because you're wearing that headband.
17 plus 4, 21.
You can continue your conversations.
Yeah, I think I'm maybe allergic to eating magical things. Because
Hang on, Andy. Before you
I-
say
I-
something,
I-
hang on to me.
I have magic, but I'm not ingesting magic.
Do you want to test it out? I'm just gonna pull out a little, the fireball.
I will say this is what
no.
your check got you though.
Okay. Am I right? Just a simple yes or no.
I cannot tell you that.
Okay. Well, let me ask this. Forget the first sentence, just the second two. Am I correct at least in that?
I can't tell you. You have to
Whether or not they
figure.
forgot
You have
something?
to. You have to figure it out. You might want to ask her.
Your face there was like,
I know.
bitch.
I know what it is. All right. You can tell me that. I know exactly what it is. All right. I might not know, but I got to know.
If you're just
Okay,
asking
okay,
for
right.
you, then you are
yes.
correct. Then you are
Yes,
correct.
for me, yes, 100%, yes.
Yes.
Rahk has no idea. Like,
I will
he might
say,
remember the things, but he hasn't put that together.
You would have to have a conversation
Mm-hmm.
with the rest of the group in order for him to figure that out.
Yeah. Okay, so above table, I'm
And
correct
I
though.
do
Yes. Yes.
Sweet.
Can I do a history check because I think I
Indicated.
know?
I was
No.
gonna say, on my inspection, I seen that it had the fruits as well as the nuts.
Yeah.
Does this man have a motherfucking D&D peanut allergy? Like, girl, this man's
I-
going in an
I
anaphylactic
don't
shock for
know.
fucking
You're
walnuts
gonna-
and shit.
Yep.
You're gonna have to test it or ask him.
Vivian,
What do you call Vivian over?
You got to make another magic muffin.
Okay, so it takes her a couple minutes. Yes, how can I help?
do you think you could bring me a couple of dishes, please?
Of course. What kind of dishes were you looking to have this morning?
Would you happen to have a Feywild's heart by chance?
I can see if there's any left. It's sort of a fan favorite, if you will.
If not, just bring me a shoe fly pie with some walnuts.
A shoe. I don't think I've ever heard of that. What's in a shoe fly pie?
Shoes and flies.
Oh no, I wouldn't serve something like that. But I could certainly see if we have any more of the farewell treats. I'll be back in a few moments.
Thank you.
She will scamper off into the kitchens.
Ki-Rel's beginning to feel like Alina wants to kill him.
No, Alina's getting to the bottom of this. Rahk, how many more uses you got up in that syringe? Fabulous.
Christ.
The doctor is in.
Ki-Rel,
Can I make a fucking dash?
I will say, well, I mean, are you just in your own mind going, I don't like the way this conversation is going and I want out?
I am not liking where this conversation is going.
Yeah, I mean, you can start running.
Can I grab him?
You want to grapple Ki-Rel now?
She is trying to kill
Okay.
me.
So, you have to do. I have to see I always forget the new fucking grapple rules. I think it's like
Hang on,
8
I can
plus.
tell you. It is.
Yeah, the resident monk.
The DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength.
Oh no.
Oh, that's Alina.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. So it's like what's your strength bonus plus 4, Alina?
Yes.
So you would have a 14 DC on a grapple.
No.
Is your proficiency?
The DC is Ki-Rel's, and then she rolls against, isn't it?
Yeah,
No.
that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
her DC for him to beat is 14 because it's
Yeah.
her proficiency 8 plus 2 for her proficiency bonus plus 4 for her strength modifier.
plus her proficiency, 3. 4, 7, and 8.
Yeah, proficiency plus
15.
3, so yes.
15. So, Ki-Rel,
Yeah.
you can roll a dex or a strength check. Or no, it's saving throw, right? Yeah, strength or dex saving throw, and try to escape this grapple. You have to beat a 15.
Proficiency bonus went up to plus 3, I didn't notice. Thought it was still plus 2.
Oh, damn it, 12.
Alright, so Alina, you notice Ki-Rel jerk from the table and attempt to run, and you grab him as he attempts
I want
to
to
flee.
grab him with 2 fingers. Like, just like, low. Then I'm just gonna slam his ass as hard as I possibly can on the table.
Dishes clatter as you do this. Several other inn patrons turn to look
So I'm gonna
as
be
you
like,
have him pinned to this table.
stay your motherfucking ass on the table. I'm so sorry for interrupting your guys' meals. Just don't mind me. Don't mind me. Motherfucker.
Can I Misty Step?
You sure can.
I'll Misty Step the fuck out this building.
I think you have to be able to see the point, so you could Misty Step to the door. Because otherwise you're just Misty Step into mystery, and you don't want to, like, materialize in a wall.
Why can I never fucking find a thing when I want?
I could be wrong. I don't know if it requires line of sight, but I thought it did.
Yeah, visual. So you can move 30 feet into an unoccupied space, you could say. I could say you can see from here the front of the inn, which is probably about 30 feet.
A combination of things is happening then. I am teleporting to the door. I am turning a corner.
I want to Misty Step behind him as well.
Oh no.
Grabbing his
Can
ass
you hang on? This is gonna dictate whether or not you know where he's going, because Misty Step is he knows where he's going. You don't know where he's going, right? I need you to do a perception check.
Perception. 22.
Ki-Rel,
Jesus,
I need
God.
you to do a stealth check.
Oh, stealth, good.
At this point, Rahk is starting to gather up his shit and starting to head out to go for his scheduled mercenary work.
Wait, 1.
21? Okay, so Alina, you just see him at the edge of that door. And Ki-Rel, just as you materialize, you feel the familiar magic of another Misty Step right behind you.
And that's my bonus action. I'm gonna grab you now.
So, Ki-Rel, you have to try and avoid another
Are we in
grapple?
initiative? Like, what's going on here?
They just chasing each other.
They want to kill me?
Well, Rahk's going to do his work. She might succeed.
14.
Okay, so you fail. So, Alina, you manage to grab him before he could take another step.
Fucking damn it.
This time I'm grabbing you by the horn.
However, Alina, as you have
This is a safe one?
come out of your Misty Step,
There's a whole different connotation in the UK.
your wild magic surges, and I need you to do a D100 roll.
Oh
Yes,
no.
bitch!
Oh no.
Yes! I've been waiting for it all day, and it's finally
She's gonna kill
here.
us.
We've been casting spells intentionally trying to get that shit.
She's going to take
the
out the
right
entire
one.
building.
Oh, maybe. Not that one.
56.
Give me one sec. It's not that one.
Is 56 a good roll or a bad roll?
Oh, we gonna
She
find
doesn't
out.
know yet.
It could be the best of the both worlds. It could be horrible. Is there a wild magic surge that like makes it ring gold?
If you summon a fucking mummy lord in the middle of this inn, I swear to God.
Oh, I was like
He's
another like level 3 firebolt or fucking fireball coming
That'd
through
be
the
just
fucking
as
ceiling.
bad. You're about to get us kicked out, this motherfucker.
Vivian will understand.
Sorry, which number did you say you
What
got?
you want?
50.
56. I hope I petrify you.
You cast blur on yourself.
Fuck!
Okay, that's not as bad as it could have been. We're good.
That's true. So, Ki-Rel, you feel Alina grab you. And as you turn to look at her, you see that her body just starts blurring and shifting, crackling with a bit of red energy.
She's out here looking like Reverse Flash in season 1.
Yeah, basically.
Oh god.
Just
But
shifting
do I know that it's
as
her?
she grabs hold of you. Yeah, you can tell it's her, but she's just shifting, and it's hard to sort of catch her in a still position. It looks like she's shifting. This will last for 1 minute.
So I appreciate the fact that everyone understood that reference.
I'm a Central
Well,
City
I'm-
goddess. What can I say?
I'm basically, I'm caught. God damn it. Alina, you do realise that you're wanting to kill me right now, right? Is there a guarantee
again, I
that
will.
these... Is there a guarantee that this thing will work?
Only one
Is
way
there
to
a
find out.
guarantee that I could come back from this?
I don't know, but if you try running again, I got 3 fireballs for your ass at level 3.
Well, I'm pretty sure
And I
that
got a
if
pearl
I
of
try
power. I got a pearl of power in the chamber too, bitch. Don't play with me.
either I run or I don't run, I'm gonna die.
What you mean you're gonna die?
Rahk is... As Rahk is walking out the door, he just shoves his healer's kit at Alina.
Oh hell no!
Says, "Going to work," and just walks away, going off to his mercenary work.
I will tell
No,
you, she
hell
does
no.
not have any proficiency with a healer's kit. So it will
I
be
So
don't
Rahk's
believe
gonna
harder.
roll and see
healer's
what
kit I don't
happens.
believe requires proficiency because
Okay.
Rahk doesn't have proficiency either. It's not like it's not a supplies or anything like that for crafting. It is specifically for medical purposes.
Yeah, it comes under his tools.
Does it?
Yeah, it should come under his tools.
Well, it's adventuring gear.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a tool. Herbalism kit is
Let's
not
have
yours.
like 1 or 2 of those before we leave. That seems handy.
Yeah, it basically lets you immediately stabilize someone. As a utilize action, you can expend one of its uses to stabilize an unconscious creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a medicine check.
Damn.
So it's actually perfect for somebody who doesn't have proficiency.
Okay.
So, congratulations, you now have control over the life of Ki-Rel. Rahk is going to do his mercenary work.
As Rahk hands you this healer's kit, from behind you, you hear a familiar voice say, I hate to be a bother. Now you turn and see Vivian holding a small tray of Feywild treats. I heard you say something about a fireball. I'm gonna ask you not to use that sort of magic in my inn
It's okay,
For
Vivian. It's just
any
empty threat.
reason.
Vivian, this woman's trying to kill me.
Shut the fuck up.
Why are you trying to kill him?
No, I believe he has a curse on him. But we are going to prove our
you could
disprove this
just-
theory right now.
Go to the church and they'll take any curse off. I mean, it takes a fee, but if it's something they can cure, they'll do it.
We'll do that after I'm done playing doctor.
Vivian, do not give her those.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a scientist. It's what I do.
I'm afraid we don't have any Fey treats left. These are no
And I
good.
just
They're
kinda-
stale.
I just want to look at her while I'm still vibrating intensely.
I'll go get you some juice or another
Vivian.
snack. I'll be right back. As she
Vivian.
quickly scurries back into the
Well, I guess you live another day, Ki-Rel. And I'm just gonna hoist his ass up by his horn and put him on his feet.
I'm 100% sure that you are trying to kill me now.
No, but we are
I was
by the church.
I was thinking the last time when I was talking to, what was his name? He gave me a boat. He gave me a toy boat.
A toy boat?
Yeah.
Wait, was that in
His
the...
brother is in this city, and I just got his name.
Unwin?
Aye.
Yeah,
Unwin. Unwin gave me a toy boat when I was a kid. And he told me that he believes that you were trying to kill me, and now I'm pretty sure that you are trying to kill me.
If I wanted to kill you, I wouldn't be using Misty Step. I mean, outside of you having a little bit of that gnome from Skittles orange juice on you. And can we please, just for context, just have the gnome staying with us too, and he just pissed out like we spilled his fucking drink?
We'll see.
I love that gnome. Can we get a name?
Next session, I'll give you a name.
Okay. This man hates us.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Y'all spilling his drinks, screwing up
Assaulting him
his
with fucking
Skittles
Skittles
games.
balls.
Poor man's just trying to have a good festival. Who knows? All right. Anything you want to let Ki-Rel go? You gonna?
Yeah, I put him on his feet.
Okay. Did you release him?
Need to file my nail.
Budrick's just back at the
Just one?
breakfast table, like.
Yeah, I just have one that
Oh,
a little. Oh no, I'm talking about IRL. I'm talking about Alina.
Basically, in my mind, I just feel like Budrick's like, I'm hungry. Nobody's dying. It's not an emergency.
Yep.
That's the vibe first thing in the morning Budrick gives me.
Budrick's just there with the bale of gold.
Just to make some potions. Wait, I already made my potion.
Well, this is like the second morning leading into this next day of work. Rahk's off to do his mercenary work. You're working on another potion today, reading some books. Alina's going to be doing her cooking, but not till the afternoon. She'll be doing some reading. And Ki-Rel will be off to the orphanage again today. So I'd probably say, Ki-Rel, as soon as she lets you go, you're off. You have to go to the orphanage. It's a really good thing that Ki-Rel managed to drop his wizened form, I'll say, so quickly, because it would have been very strange to have young or moderately aged Ki-Rel there one day and then old man Grizzy there the next, you know. But continuity for continuity. Alright, so that's where we'll end session today.
They would have been like, who is this medieval motherfucker that just kicked me?
we are now back at the present day.
Yeah, we're now back. You are caught up with Frigg. You've made some money. You've done some shit. Good on you. Alina, we will start with you on Friday, so don't be late.
Okay. What?
For Frigg.
My time alone?
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah, you've had your time alone where you were reading. You noticed the kerfuffle outside, got ready, went out to investigate, saw this pyramid collapse, your friends standing there, and then Nigel said, I got your beads, and ran off with Ki-Rel's.
So am I having like a moment with the Frigg people or something?
Well,
okay.
all four of you are going to be there.
Okay.
But we'll start with you, because that's where things will have ended. Okay? Everybody watching, that's Friday in Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days at 6 p.m. Eastern. I appreciate everybody for sticking out today. It was a shorter one today because we just had to sort of catch up linearly in time, push it through. But I'm glad we did. Everybody's getting some reading on, doing some relaxing, some work, earning some money, investigating the possibility of something in a cellar. And yeah, it's above table, you know that apparently Ki-Rel has a lot of money that he's throwing around.
I know,
We're
I
really
should have
throwing
shook his
that
ass.
around.
I should have knocked the Sonic coins out of your ass, bitch, but another time.
But yes. Alright. So that's gonna be it for me. I will be back tomorrow morning, I believe, with some more Final Fantasy Remake. Not the second one, the first one. So Integrate, I think is the first part one.
Yeah, it's the first.
Yeah, so I'll be back with that tomorrow morning, probably around like 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish. And we'll be back with everybody in Soul and in Frigg, Friday, 6 p.m. The next Soul Invictus campaign specifically will be on the 9th of February. So, if they happen to still be doing an event with Frigg, anyone available in Frigg will pop in on that day just to keep the clock moving. So we'll see. We'll see how long
move
they
my stream back after for Friday. I'll deal with it then.
Well, you said you were gonna do like a cozy one in the morning or whatever, right? Or horror in the morning?
No, Friday's my horror stream at night. So what are we starting for my time Friday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Till 10. Because it's like 6 hours.
Yeah. So that's gonna be like my stream horror time, but I'll just do it after.
I mean, dealing with all these guys, that's a horror, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just me?
No,
Okay.
I thought we were gonna have to bust out the fucking Vaseline for this old bastard.
Maybe next
You
time.
planning on doing?